Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. If y'all can hear me coming through before we get back rolling. Put a 1 in the chat if I'm coming through. Put a 2 if y'all can't hear me. Or if y'all can't hear me, y'all ain't gonna put a 1 or a 2 in. I don't see no 1 in the chat. I don't see. Okay, I see action though in the voice, in the vocal box. Look like we got some action, y'all. Look like we got action. 1. Okay, we good. We good. We good. The link is out there for anybody y'all want to come up, man. It done fucked up the intro, the vibe. We done killed it. We done did damn if I don't. I'm over here doing if I do or if I don't, you know? So shout out to Ab Khanifa. What's up, goddess? What's up? Appreciate everybody who coming through. What's up, Khalid L? What's up to everybody? High vibration. It seemed like more people are starting to get their notification. It looked like y'all popping in right on time. Y'all right on time. Once again, this is an open portal, free thinking for time travelers. What it do, Drop?
Oh shit, chilling, man. Chilling. What's going on with you?
Oh man, can't complain, man. Just getting off the slave ship. Now, just getting off the slave ship and just came upon the warship.
It's a war going outside. It's a war going on outside.
We fight for our spirit and our mind. It's a war. And look, and this is why we on the warship and we don't worship shit.
That's deep. That's deep as fuck. Yeah, that's why you ain't been. That's why you so late getting on. I see. You was on that war shit. I guess I gotta hold it down till we pop back in, huh? I won't do it. Those just fighting temptations, babe. Damn, fighting temptations. I won't do it. Man, what's up with the Huey, man? What he just done pulled, man? Hold on.
I don't know what happened, bro. They cut the fuck out of me on y'all still live? We live, Drop?
Yeah, we still alive.
Okay, yeah, for some reason, they just cut me out my damn on my computer, but I jumped back on my phone. I'm talking about this bitch is not letting me get on my computer for nothing, bro.
You think it's broke?
I don't know what happened. This motherfucker just literally cut off. Like this bitch would not let me back in through this motherfucker either.
I see Sean tapped in.
What it do, Spiritual Creed? Shout out to the Spiritual Creed. Now let me see if they're gonna let me jump back in since I'm through here. Nope. Hell no, they ain't letting me back in this motherfucker. Damn, that's crazy as fuck. They just cut the whole motherfucker out through the computer. That's weird. I'm talking about they cut the whole motherfucker out too. Yeah, that it threw me off for a minute, but yeah, like I said, man, this is an open portal for free thinkers, man. That the real time travelers, for free thinking time travelers, people like Drop and the Enlightened One, coming through the portals. Peace to the God. What up, Jay?
What's good? What's good, Huey? Much love and respect to you, Sir Drop.
Much
Oh
love to
yeah,
you too, bro. Much respect to you too, bro.
Love y'all niggas, man.
That's
oh
what's
yeah,
up, bro. Much love too, bro. Love here, bro.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. I like what we was talking about last time with the rabbits versus the turtle. That shit was deep. And when we was talking about not going through the reincarnation cycle no more, leaving the mother and the father by becoming your own God. You ain't got to be
Right.
titty fed no more. Breast.
We ain't trying to be titty boys no more. We trying to get off the 2 chains.
Yes,
Damn.
sir. Yes, sir. Think about it. I know Sir got something to say about that.
That's hard
shit.
as hell,
You
bro.
said it all. Yeah, you said it all.
Yes, sir. But
That,
that rabbit versus that turtle, man,
yeah, turtle
I
always
can't get
beat
that
the
out of my
rabbit.
mind, man.
Turtle always beat the
That
rabbit.
shit
That's
is
how
deep, bro. That motherfucking turtle took his time. He said,
Man,
I'm taking my time. He said, shit, I don't care what else. He said, shit, you got your time. You in control of your time. He said, bro, and I'm taking mine, bro.
every time the bunny
man.
ran past his ass, he just looked at him like a wise man. Just looked at him. Bunny, Bugs Bunny, if you take off running and shit, that motherfucker just look at him like, look at this motherfucker.
He the young energetic bunny. He keep going and keep going, so he gonna keep on running. But he ain't know that the tortoise keep on going. He just running his own race against himself. He like shit. I'm in a
Right.
race with
But the
myself, bro. I'm Gucci.
Hey, check this
but
out. Check this out. The rabbit going in circles is reincarnation.
Yes,
now look, with the rabbit going in circles, here's how the turtle win. It's another analogy. You running around the track, right? But I just cut across the field. So I'm gonna
Right.
beat you to the finish line, 'cause you know what I'm saying. You running all the way around, and I'm just cutting right to the meat. You know what I'm saying? Crazy.
he go tell him. See, this is another way you can look at it. See, the motherfucking tortoise when he realized it, right, and he was given the choice by the one who was constructing the game. He was like, "Well, let me talk to the one who constructed the game so I can know all the rules." You feel what I'm saying? And he'd rather spend time with the one who constructed the game while the young dude just heard the rules and just started running. He thought he had it all figured out. You feel me? So the tortoise was like, "Well, shit, man. You say if we I can use my brain faster than him." He was like, "Well, what you mean by that?" He said, "Because look how fast he running. I'm sitting here watching him running around that lap. And you told me if he beat me through this finish line that he win. So if you can give me the ability to show him that my mind worked faster than his legs, then I can win the race." He said, "Well, how you gonna do that?" He said, "Because I'm gonna step backwards across the line, and by the time he trying to come up on the finish line, I'm gonna be right here on it, and I'm gonna beat him by a fucking foot."
He said just take one step backwards and then just
Yeah,
step over the line when they come around the track.
yeah.
That's guys.
He gangster. And the hare said, "You did not beat me. I ain't see you go past." He said, "Because you was running. You was using your feet. I got these little feet and they don't move fast as yours, but I got a shell and I can roll." He said, "What is roll?" He said, "I was rolling past you so fast you didn't even see it. Look at my roll." And he rolled. He was like, "I'm going to roll slow so you can see it because I was rolling so fast you ain't see it before. So I'm going to roll slow this time because the motherfucking
He
tortoise was so fucking smart. He was so fast with his mind, he showed him slow time." He
said
was like, "Man,
since you
ain't no
can't
way
see me,
you
I'ma
beat
go
me.
slow.
Yeah, ain't no way you beat me and you was going that slow." He said, "Shit, bro, you just don't know, boy. I was on a roll."
Man.
That was deep. He said, "Let me show you. I'm gonna go slow so you can see me."
Yeah, I'm gonna go slow so you can see me because I was going so fast last time you didn't see me pass you. So if I go that fast,
Eh,
you ain't gonna see me when you moving. So I gotta go slow so you can see that I roll.
right. Guess what else I think the turtle shell means though? The turtle shell is your terrestrial field.
Yes, because the shell is what the body is what he was. He wasn't. The shell was just his covering of what he really was on the inside. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. That shit deep, man.
Man, I wonder, can they live without the shell? Could they?
Can you live without your chlorophyll? Can you live without your chlorophyll? No, you can't live without your
Right.
shell. Your shell
That's
is
why
what
they
you
call
in.
it. Now that's why they call it a tortoise field, then, huh? Tortoise field,
Yeah.
tortoise. Okay, I get it.
Right. It can also represent your avatar.
Yep.
The shell, the shell represents your avatar.
Yes. The whole fucking
Your
turtle represent us. You feel me? It's what we are, the ancient one. That's why the tortoise, they the ancient one.
right. We the flying spaceships.
Yes.
We
We the
the
one with
flying
the
spaceships.
saucer. That's what it looked like. It looked like a saucer. If he put his legs in, that motherfucker look like a what? A flying saucer.
Right. And the frequency you on, that's the frequency you driving on.
That's the speed that you traveling on, the frequency. And that wave,
right.
that motherfucker, woo! And you moving faster than goddamn what they say you moving. That's why they say you moving like that, because they know that thought travel faster than that. So they know that we gotta be moving faster than our thought because we able to catch up to our thoughts and be moving around
I
in
think
it.
I think Earth, Wind and Fire knew what we know right now. They showed on the
Already.
album cover what we talking about right now.
Yeah, all of them knew, bro, because they went through the
All of
code
them
and
knew.
knew. They went through the code and knew. You got to realize everybody in the industry know because they in it. You feel me? This is the big thing that they keeping away from everybody else. You feel me? Because they know the trick. It's all about controlling your now. They operate in the now. That's all they deal with is the now. And they
Right.
channel. They know about channeling. If you can
Your
channel and you
now,
can
your now will always be your now because right now is your now.
forever is your now. And if you can
right.
control that motherfucker and you can channel, that means you can go in and out. And you gotta have. This is why in the Bible they say you gotta have character.
Man. You know what the characters sound like to me? The characters sound like the chariot.
The chariot or the care actor.
Right.
The
We the star.
chariot.
Right. We the star in the circle. We the soul in the wheel. We the wheel of fortune.
The what?
Hey,
Good
me.
night. The
Hey,
fucking will of fucking fortune, bro.
there go a little question, man. Me, mine, Zai, and Al Pacino was on the phone, right? Y'all hip to
Uh huh.
Henrietta Lacks?
Uh-uh. I'm not.
Yep. I'm gonna leave it there then. Look, man, she got like this super blood, right? They done took a piece of her tissue, man. Y'all just look
Oh
it up,
yeah.
man. Yeah,
No,
go
I know
ahead.
who you talk about. You talk about old girl who they took all her blood and they made all the cures for the disease and shit from.
Exactly. Exactly,
Damn.
exactly. Her blood multiplied like 20 times faster than anybody's blood, right? So then when
Cold.
she got sick, yeah, when she got sick, they really was glad, man. When she got sick, they made it's like $1 billion off a piece of her body. They done made billions and billions of dollars in medicine, and they ain't
And they
giving her
still
family
utilizing
shit.
that same energy right now.
But
That
they
lets
don't
you know
give
you're
her
worth more
family.
than money.
Listen, but the point is, they don't give her family shit. That family supposed to be rich, dog. That family supposed to not have to work again in life, but they eating off just a piece of a woman's body for years, billions. That's crazy. So now you see why the organ harvest, and it ain't just for your organs. They searching for blood types. Some of us got that God blood, man. She got this shit. You know what I mean? And yeah, they hunting for that blood, bro.
You know, I believe that blood you talking about that they want is a certain frequency that blood is on. That's what it is, Earth Drop. That blood is on a certain frequency that nobody else got. I don't know if you get what I mean.
I get what you're saying. Sort of like the thicker the wire, the more power that shit generates. You know
Right.
exactly what you're saying. So the current in the blood, the electrolytes or whatever. Damn, I would think
Right.
that that shit in the blood is more rich, sort of say. So it can transfer more current, basically.
Mm-hmm.
They call it bubbling crude oil. This is what they robbing the earth for. You feel me? This is what they do. You utilize the shock therapy on the earth for. You feel me? Because the oil is the blood of the earth. You feel me? That's why they
Mm-hmm.
got all these oil pipes and shit like that, and they draining it, and the earth is like purging themselves up off of their ass. Like, man, I ain't gonna keep on fucking like sticking me with these goddamn needles. It's the same thing.
That's probably where them earthquakes come from, right?
That's what it's coming from, because they sending them shocks. That's what they is. They trying to shock the world to wake the world up. They trying to shock this motherfucker to make
Right.
this
And
bitch turn around and react.
the volcano is Earth's pimples.
Claude, have mercy.
Volcanoes are Earth's pimples, man. Like busting a pimple. They
Wow.
infecting Earth, and Earth is showing, like you said, Earth is showing signs of sickness every day.
And the body gonna cleanse itself.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna naturally purge itself. It's gonna get rid of all the waste. That's why you gotta become a part of it, and it's a part of you, because your body is doing the same thing, getting rid of all the waste. You feel me? And you gotta be part of the good source, or you ain't nothing that it want to get rid of. You are what it's trying to keep around, because you are paying attention to it in the proper manner. You are giving your body proper attention.
See, what they don't want you to do is succeed in becoming the center of your own world.
Right.
That's what they're trying to do, man. They don't want you to become the center of your own world because they don't want people living inside of you.
Damn. That's crazy. Or they don't want you getting inside of them. They don't want you getting inside of them. So like the fucking like the Matrix, because they in everyone. Once everybody inside of you and you know it, then you can get inside of everybody, so you can change the output of everything going around.
Right.
That's what
because the one inside the zero is you in the center.
Yes. 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 That's why Neo and fucking Morpheus was both looking for each other. They was looking for themselves at the end of it.
Yep.
But they needed a reflection of themselves on the same wave to unlock them. This is what we doing to each other. We unlocking, we being each other's Morpheus when we know that each one of us is Neo. See, Morpheus had
code after code after code after code.
Yes.
That's what the Bible is, codes.
Number code. That's what the Quran is. That's what TV is. That's what the radio is. That's what everything around you is. It's a code. You just got to be
check
able to
this
watch.
out. That television is a world, right?
Right.
But each channel It's worlds within that one world.
Within that one frame of world.
And each person is his own channel.
Yes.
Each person is his own radio station.
It's their own broadcast.
Right. You got the power to turn your own knob. Not nobody else. Not nobody else.
The power to tune in to what you gonna tune in. Unless you ain't tuning in nothing, you just got all your shit off and it's just black and white. The static electricity. You dealing with the static.
Right. That's why on the radios and all the locals in every state and every local city, they play the same songs every day because it's programming. Because they know your mind is an antenna. They don't want your mind to picking up on, positive frequencies on different frequencies. They don't want you to tune in. They want you to tune in to their bullshit.
So it gotta keep you clouded, gotta keep your signal off. Like you riding down the street and you keep hearing if you on a CBA or a CB, like the fucking truckers and another trucker broadcast, and you just clicking the signals, trying to catch the signal.
Exactly. Just like an airplane going through a thunderstorm.
Yeah, that's the real MK Ultra. That's what they really doing. It ain't got nothing to do with they got some type of chip in your body, or you know what I'm saying? They just program the people through the TV and all that.
Right. They don't need to chip everybody. You're right.
They just control the mind.
Fuck about this shit no more. Don't worry. I don't give a damn.
Don't fuck that shit, man. Don't let that shit bother you, man. Pardon me, y'all talking to my brother just broke. Don't let that shit get to you, man. You like that shit consume. It consume you.
Right.
You let that shit consume you. That shit will take over a mental edge. You won't even be able to be yourself no more, bro. Because you be thinking about that shit so much, bro.
Weak, bro.
And
that's why I got tired.
You so weak. That shit make you weak. Literally, that shit is draining. That shit is a drain on your mental edge, and once it take into your mental, it leads into your body. You need your truth. Then you have to come back. You still gonna go. This is how you know they trying to keep you away from your soul. They trying to keep you from anything that was right for you because they think that they know what's best for you.
Right. And we're gonna lock you up and do this and that. That ain't gonna fucking help.
I do for what? For what? Some fucking weed. Some fucking weed wouldn't have the country. Not even. And then it's legal in the state now. That don't even make no fucking sense. Because you in the city, you in another little city, and you want to say.
When I get off of work, I gotta smoke my weed when I get off work, man.
Man, everybody do.
Man.
You need to go back up.
Right.
They can drain you down. It's like your battery low.
Right. You gotta go back on the charge.
You gotta go back and recharge. You gotta recharge your shit. They've been in there motherfucking mind fucking your ass the whole time while you at work. Just mind fucking my ass. They know it.
Yep.
Cause you gotta concentrate. You gotta concentrate on the job at hand for like 8 hours. You really can't even think outside the box. You doing a task. Then by the time you get off, you just mentally drained. Like, man, I ain't even thought about my kids. Nothing. Been sitting here making keep up. Yeah, that's.
But you ain't got no time to worry about what your kids doing in school, if they okay. You can't. They take your mind away from any of that. We want your mind. And then when you get off, all you thinking about is getting home. Because you done been away. All you can think about is the first thing you gonna do when you get off work is go home to clean up. Most of us.
Right.
Hell yeah, you don't even want to say you gotta get your car fixed after work.
So this is your cycle. Yeah, if your car get fixed, but in the midst of that, they know that you in the your next hour or two is spent upon a drain of energy because you now in traffic. You are in workflow traffic now.
Right, then you hold your shit all day because you don't feel comfortable shitting there at work.
Because you ain't got time to shit out at work. So you got to come home and shit, shower, and shave is what we say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most men. We got to come shit, shower, and shave.
You don't feel right taking the shit out at your job, bro.
No.
You ain't going to feel right.
You ain't comfortable?
All right,
hell no.
Here's what I was about to say. They got the whole commute system set up like a fucking train track. Like they know when people going to work, coming home from work. The police start pulling people over when you're not traveling through the commute hour. So if you look at it, if say you go to work, right? When you go to the gas station, before you go to work, you're gonna see the same people every day. When you coming home, you're gonna see the
Yeah.
same. You're gonna get caught at the same light. You're gonna make the same left. Everybody gonna make the same right. And it's just clockwork for them. And they trying to keep everybody controlled like that. So if you ain't going to work, that's when they pull you over. It's 2:38 and you driving down the street. They're like, where the fuck you going? And they'll pull your ass over. If you in rush hour, they already know. Yeah, he following suit. You know what I mean? But just get caught driving.
Right, you gotta be smart. You
Yeah,
gotta
they
be
gonna
smart. You gotta know when to move.
Yes.
You gotta know when to move.
Yes.
You controlling your own world. You gotta know when to move. Nobody
You
can
got to know when to
dictate
move in your world.
Right.
You gotta know when to hold 'em.
Fine.
When to hold 'em.
Hey, look, when Neo was first getting broke loose, when Morpheus was first breaking them loose, yeah, that's all. When Morpheus was first breaking them loose, he didn't know that how Morpheus was telling them how to move. He was letting them know then, bro. It's about the way that you move, bro. It ain't what you doing, it's how you doing. It ain't that you in the matrix, it's how you in that motherfucker. Because you can still be in the matrix. If you moving right, you Gucci. But if you moving wrong, you got to be knowing that you're moving wrong and why you moving that way.
Right. You can feel it. You can feel it. You can
Yep.
feel that shit.
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
You
you
can
can.
feel it. You can feel it. You can feel it. They be like, man, wait a minute. Why the hell I just do that? But my gut feeling told me to do this, but I still did any goddamn
Yep.
way. But you learn from it. You learn from it and you get better. You don't stay like that. You get better because you get tired. Shit. You get tired. Shit. That's it right there. You get tired. You sick and tired of being tired.
Damn.
You be beyond like look. You can get like 3 or 4 hours of sleep, motherfucker. You can be grouchy as hell, right? Motherfucker talk to you crazy, right? But they're not knowing, motherfucker. I done went many years not getting no damn rest, but I still know what the fuck you saying. They be trying to play you because you don't get no sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I think JJ might be the new HOTC member, man.
Yes, sir. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, you know, we like really a whole community. It's like 20 of us and shit. We be spread it all through this internet shit. They don't know where we gonna pop up at. You understand?
Yeah, y'all can initiate shit.
My
I ain't
bad. I had
doing
to
no
step
trips.
away. What y'all said? I
Oh
missed it.
no,
What y'all said?
I said
no,
JJ,
you Gucci,
uh,
you
I
Gucci.
said I said JJ, the new member of the
JB.
HOTC.
My bad, JB. I ain't see you on the back, bro. How long you been back here,
Oh,
bro?
you don't be listening, Huey. Did you
My
hear
I
bad,
us?
man.
wasn't listening. Am I on?
Yeah, you
Yeah, you
on.
on, bro?
Video thing, you feel me? So I want my little, I just want my little avatar. I don't try to do the video shit like that.
Oh, you good, God? You good?
Press that. Hey,
See,
look, press that little video camera thing, and it'll
Yeah,
cut your camera off and just give you an avatar. Yeah, like
Yeah,
that.
there you
like,
go.
hey, bro, look, and I'm just getting off work. What y'all talking about the same routine that we do, which is she had to just jump in, but I done heard so many YouTubers. So as long as once we hit this platform, we know that everything is being recorded. So we know like I done followed y'all into the other females little chat and stuff. But the background that this is right here, HOTC, is different. We all know that when we get here, because Drop be in other chats, you be, but they all respect you or this chat on a level that is unrecognizable. Does that make sense?
yes,
Yeah,
sir.
it's like a silent. It's like a silent wave. like a
Yeah,
silent wave.
the
People see the
music.
movement
Go
and
ahead.
respect. Yeah,
Music, nigga. Listen what you did, Sir Drop. When you heard that shit, that dude talking about he come in, blah blah blah. Then here comes Sanchez, blah blah blah. But what you did is slowed your voice down because you already talk slow, nigga. That motherfucker sound like the Grand Reaper. For that nigga, you see what I'm saying? Talk.
yeah, I ain't like that, man. That shit offended me because I be putting in hours helping that channel grow and everything. So when the subliminal just came across from a fuck nigga that just came around, I saw the troll in it. Mind you, I'm on a panel. I ain't said nothing for 2 hours, but I'm the one cutting people off. That shit was just weird to me. So I'm really about to make an open panel gym, right? This is when I catch it, because if I would have caught it when they said it, I would have just unmuted my mic and just went blockers. But anyway, and I hear that, I'm like, hold on, let me rewind this a little bit. And I listened to it in depth. I'm like, man, that was a subliminal shot, man. Period. I ain't never said nothing about no chicken and fucking waffles, bro. None of my shit, all of my shit deep. It's
Yeah.
nothing about Cheerios, chicken, and waffles. And if I'm talking about chicken, I'm probably talking about how these motherfuckers running a psyop with the chicken sandwich. Or I might be talking about Cheerios as far as the hole and the donut and all that. But nah, man, that shit had pissed me off, man. I'm gonna just keep it 100.
Hey, y'all see Samurai? That's a side. That's a side. You know how you be saying sidebar? That's a side shot, boy. That man got there. That man smoked like me, boy.
Hey, and by you saying sidebar though, when I say the sidebar on the show, right? The motherfucker throw the thumbnail up saying sidebar. Come on, bro. You using my shit, then you gonna try to fucking yeah, drop come in talking about why why Hebrews eat their babies. That ain't what the fuck I said. What the fuck I said is why do Hebrews think it's cool to eat
Cool.
the babies, not why they really ate them. You understand what I'm saying? So try to just turn the whole thing
Yeah.
like, yeah, you should know that. Did you watch this story, the her story? No, I ain't watch it, nigga. So fucking what? What is you fucking talking about? The shit I know that people don't know is shit y'all know that I don't fucking know. That's just why we on these panels in the first place, right? So
Yes,
now let me
sir.
get on with that. I done got all in my goddamn feelings. Fuck all that. What's good, son, right?
Same,
Got
you know.
anything on your mind, son Ray?
You know, just a bit of herb,
That's what's up, my brother.
you know. That's the way we do it, though. Just trying to keep positive,
Hey, bro.
keeping
Soon
in the
as you
mind state.
said that shit, bro, on my life, bro, I had this motherfucker. When he asked you that question, as you was answering over here, I said, he said, "Well, you got anything on your mind?" I said, "We." He said, "Yeah, just this bud."
Word.
Yes,
It's the
fire,
healing.
fire, fire, man.
We
It's
gotta
the
keep it
healing.
100 over here, boy. We keep it 100.
Shout out to Carolina.
That's it,
Oh,
though, man.
that shit is
No
funny.
joke. Compared to any
What the hell?
chemical, pharmaceutical, alcohol, cigarette, man, ganja is just beautiful all the way around.
The healing of the nation. Y'all remember that song?
Y'all
Ganja
know
Fact.
what I
is the
believe?
healing of the nation. I can't live without me such pipe, man.
Cannabis comes from paradise, the highest realm of existence. That's where cannabis comes
Mm,
from.
yep. That's why they was using it in the
Medicine.
peace pipe. This is what
And it
they
was
was doing in the peace pipe because you had to go up high. That's what we was doing. We was getting high. That's why we was using. This is what we was burning. We was burning fire, the grass, because the trees. We knew that that shit would do something to the ether. It would do something to the ether where the ether would react. And this is what
Mm.
we got. This is where they got all of this thing where they get us entertaining because this is what we used to do. Our the spirit used to take over motherfuckers, and whoever the spirit used to take over would act out. Some people would rap, some people would dance, some people would go to chanting. All of this shit, you know, it'd be a group of motherfuckers that would be doing that shit because the certain motherfuckers would get high. And this is how you know a young high different compared to an older high because the older high was more mature. They done been through it enough, so they done seen that. So
Why
they
you
like to
think?
sit back and look at the young ones do it. That's what we used to pay the young boys to do. To get we used to get high and watch the young ones entertain us and shit. Just watch them get high and watch them go to acting up because we already know what the spirit gonna do to the first ones who just got high. It's gonna make them act out.
Right,
You feel me? They go talking in
right.
tongues. You feel me? Singing in songs. And this is why people, when they talk in tongues and shit, they go into that hyperventilation type. And they go to because they
They be
are
breaking,
that's
they
the
be
real
breaking their motherfucking neck, bro.
breaking their neck, bro, because they out of their body.
That's right.
The
In
body
another
is just
zone.
there.
Hmm.
The body is just there. That's
Oh,
why they
how
call it
funny,
the
but
Holy
that's
Ghost.
factual.
Oh, that was insane though. That boy said, ay, 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 ay. That boy crazy.
Spit flying everywhere and shit.
Boy, say, boy.
Bro, I
Trying to
never
tell
want
y'all, we can't make
But
this shit up though. But look, the cannabis was put on the earth, right? It's natural medicine. It was
never
for the
ever
animals.
talk to their
That's why
tongue.
it was
You're a
for
big
the
pastor.
animals when
You're
they
a big
got,
pastor too. You got one of the biggest churches out there.
Even
yeah,
for
it
the
was,
animals.
yeah, it's for the animals to eat and us to eat. It was for food. It was
Okay.
for
Yeah.
medicine.
Uh,
We just started smoking it, and that's how you get high. But
Yeah.
you would get sedated
yeah,
if you ate it. You won't get high. You'll just be real relaxed. You
Yep.
smoke it, you'll get high.
Get a
Cause the
headstone.
smoke, yeah, it's
Yep.
the
right.
smoke that
That's why the
make
ancestors looked at the stars, because you had to get high. You get it? Literally. You
you gotta
gotta
get
get
up there
high.
in that cosmos.
Gotta get high.
You got
This is
to.
what. Listen,
Mentally,
our
physically,
high.
and spiritually.
Listen, our high is our vices. They made money our most get high. Money is the biggest high of life right now. This is the most addictive drug on the planet right now. Money.
Fact.
Right.
Yeah,
In a
because if you
capitalistic
ain't got
society.
none, right?
That's that fake energy, that money, that fake energy.
But
Everybody.
if you broke, man, you just don't feel right. If you rich, you don't feel right. When you when you got enough, you feel cool. I got enough to survive. But if you got too much money, you paranoid. You ain't got enough money, you stressed out. You gotta keep that level line. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Man.
Where's the
Y'all know what I noticed?
priorities, bro?
Oh, go ahead. Talk something, Ray.
No, that's a great statement there from Sir Dropper. Like, there'll be people out there with billions and billions, and maybe they got their first meal and they were like, okay, then they reach this, but they're still not satisfied. They're going to go for more. They keep going for more. The competition is going for more. Society's telling them to go for more. Where you've got someone on the other end of the scale, he might not be making $50 a week or something, and it's like he's feeling the same sort of uncomfort, but they're on different ends where really where's your priority at? As long as you're eating, you're resting, you have friends, you have love in your life, you know, go for that. Find it inside, find that happiness inside.
Right. You see who your real friends is once you broke. Your
Fact.
real family,
A
your
cat
real
with
friends,
a cat
all
with
that
some
shit.
bread. I thought he had some bread, and he told me, until you get some money, you don't know how broke you is. Now what happens is, say you get your first meal, right? You around people
Yeah.
that got way more money than you, so your million's still $50. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? You get next to Bill Gates, you can have 100 million. You
That's what
broke
you
to
should be doing.
but I'm saying you still broke the Bill Gates. You're gonna look at him like,
Fact.
man, I need some more money. That's how they keep chasing the dollar. Is that when they change the people they around, they still a little fish. They not an orca whale still, and that's the how you get caught into something. Instead of just being yourself, doing you, stick to your means,
Yeah,
they
man.
start saying, "Yeah, yeah, man, I'm about to, I'm out with 50 Cent." But you only drop one single, and he got a whole career of music money. you will see how broke you actually is when you get around him. So that's why a lot of people try to hang around the hood and stun on the hood because that's the only way they can feel like they got money by being around somebody that don't got what they got. Instead of when you see a Benz coming through the hood parking in this old little raggedy house, you like you weren't supposed to have a Benz, bro.
Fact. Yeah.
You just trying to shit on us.
Hmm.
If you can afford a Benz, drive up there in them suburbs where them Benz is at, so you can see how broke your ass really is. You know what I mean?
Fact, man. I no joke. That's serious.
That's a
That's
big
real, man.
fucking fact because you gotta realize a motherfucking a big wig or whatever you want to call it. You feel what I'm saying? They come down here. You don't hear about these motherfuckers going to do no shit like they do in our strip clubs. They don't go to the rich neighborhoods and do that because they get laughed out the neighborhood. Like, man, that little punk ass money y'all spent, that ain't shit, nigga. Like, you feel me? My dog's chain cost $1 million that y'all spent in them. That little 100,000 y'all spent at that strip club. That ain't shit. But they come out here and they make it rain because they want to feel just like Drop said, feel they want to feel like they not feeling around. You know what I'm saying? Because none of these motherfuckers,
That
well,
I'm better than you.
majority of them, it just be lights, camera, action. You feel me? It be all costume jewelry. It be all rented shit. Their contracts be fucked up. It be a big ass fraud.
Green screens and shit. You think that motherfucker in Paris? It's a fucking green screen. You think that
All
car
that.
moving, but it's a prop. It don't even have an engine in it or nothing. It's the shell of a car. They sit in it and it makes the car move through the green screen. So now you in a Phantom that's really only $500 because it's just a frame, and you sitting in
I
it.
know what's so sad. People not gonna wake up from that shit. They really think an astronaut was in the Corvette in space, man. They ain't gonna wake up from that shit. That shit don't make sense to me, man. Do they make sense to you? I know it don't make sense to y'all.
It makes sense
Like
to
I was
these
watching,
motherfuckers because they bought it. They
I
bought
was
that shit,
watching
bro.
I was watching Mag Bitter Truth. He gonna say the nigga get off the moon, right? He supposed to be the first man that landed on the moon, right? He said, "Who the
Yeah.
fuck recording him?" They said, "Who the fuck recording this nigga?" First of all, they flew the cameras up there first. He like, who the hell recording this nigga get off the shuttle? If he the
Right.
first man that landed on moon, the cameraman got to be the first man, right? They don't ever say shit about that, and that let
Mm.
alone the notorious phone call Nixon made with the wire. He had a landline rotary phone, and he had like he was talking to the astronaut on the moon. This before motherfuckers even had cell phones. How the fuck you call a space shuttle from a landline? You know what I'm saying?
Who was on the first man on the moon? What was the nigga with the camera?
That's crazy, man. Then they tell you they can't go
Hey, that's
back to
deep,
the moon.
Shalonda.
They can't even go back
Y'all
to the
see
moon.
Shalonda. Shalonda said they ain't never been to that motherfucker. Shalonda said she noticed she been having dreams. She ain't never dreamed that much. Her spirit must be traveling really. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? She be seeing herself falling and flying in and out various places. You feel me? This is this is what we're doing. You feel me? Because she's learning her ability in that realm. When
Right.
she started to realize that that's you in another realm and you really doing that shit and that you can do that more often and that more likely that is what's going on, really going on. They just not showing you that right now in this realm. But you can exchange things in that realm for this realm
Right.
because it's like that ability that you're doing out there. You can exchange something to be able to bring that back over here. And I know that when I was able to
Right.
bring back my name and
It's
my
like
Hey,
language.
but and now that you
it's
know
like
that
you
that's
keep it. Go
happening,
ahead.
listen, I'll give it right to you. Now that you know that's happening, now all you gotta do is control where you're going. You don't gotta free fall no more. You see you flying or falling or whatever it's called. Now I'm gonna go here. Now I'm at my work site a day before I go to work. I'm looking at my equipment. I'm doing everything. So when I wake up, it's deja vu when I go in there. I done saw the whole day ahead of me, damn near. You know what I'm saying? You about to take a road trip, go to sleep. You will see the whole map of where the hell you going. When you hop in that car and take that trip, it's gonna seem like deja vu because you really living ahead of yourself. You know what I mean? Probably don't know what I mean, but it's you actually controlling your thoughts. Did you know everybody in your dream is somebody you really
Basically,
saw before? Oh,
basically
go ahead.
thinking ahead of time. You basically saying you think ahead of time, and the
Yeah,
more
that's
and the more you and the more you do that, the better it gets.
and that's when the concept come in. Let me sleep on it. You know how you be like, man, I ain't gonna make a rational decision. Let me sleep on it. Now, when you go to sleep, you're actually gonna figure it out, and you'll wake up with the answer. It ain't like you was
Right.
woke and figured it out. You woke up and said, there it go, right there. And you did this in your sleep. You wasn't woke like, can I figure it out? How can I figure it out? No, you just wake up with the answer. You see what I'm saying?
Right. I feel like if you keep having the same frequent dreams throughout your life, the same frequent dreams, I feel like that's where you're gonna go after you die.
Down that death. Hey, look, can't nobody. You don't know that you gonna fucking die. I mean, you don't even know if your flesh gonna die just because everybody else died. You ain't dead. Shit. Fuck. I mean, it's common sense that you will because everybody else do, but who knows, man? You could have. You really after you probably can remember the 2 years old. You can't remember when you came out your mama for real. You can't prove
Uh,
that's your mama. You can't prove that's your mama. You could have got switched at birth. It's crazy, ain't it?
yeah.
That was a bit off topic. He was on the point of like
That sounds like some lifetime shit.
willing thought into fruition. You know, as you were saying, plan and envision. Uh, then you will see what you can see and plan the steps that you're going to go ahead and make, and then it will manifest. That's what I felt from that.
Hell yeah, you can see around that corner.
Right, but you also gotta walk with it too at the
Absolutely, you got to
same
live it.
time. Right. Not only think about it, but put action to it, and that's how it'll manifest.
I wonder
I
what
don't
be
know.
going on with my soul and shit. Like, I get stressed out at times for no reason, bro. Just get stressed out for no reason. Can't pinpoint why I'm feeling down in my fucking energy. And sometimes I be uplifted as hell. So I'm wondering what's going on that's
That's
giving
probably
me.
certain. That's probably certain things that trigger that. You know,
Does it happen in a
I
like I
think
get
it.
I
routinely
get
fashion?
irritated a lot.
I think it's
I
what
gotta.
Huey said, man. It's that fucking job, man.
Yeah,
Like
like
go to work, motherfucker be like, bro, god damn, I'm really like dedicated to this shit. And I ain't the one making the millions of dollars, but I'm doing the work. Just sort of
mm,
like say they paying me $100 an hour to watch you work for $10 an hour. I'm getting 100 to watch you work, and you getting 10. It's insane, man. They fly in on private jets, hold a company meeting, leave off on their private jets, and don't move a muscle and make millions of dollars off the sweat of our back. It's crazy.
yep.
Right. Nobody don't see that. Not too many people see that because they brainwashed, they program. They got a lot of distractions. You got football games, movies, the new cell phone, the new style, new music. All that distraction is keeping people from knowing that shit. What you just said, sir, Dre.
Like they say, a powerful mind can build an empire with somebody else's hands. You know what I'm saying? Mind over matter, brain over muscle. You know what I'm saying? I can get the strongest bravest person to do a deed for me if he ain't right upstairs in his head. And I have a whole army of knockout artists, and I'm 140 pounds, right? And they don't even touch me. They can just overthrow me if they want to right then and there. No, they need people like that need that brain behind the machine. You know what I mean?
True.
You need that quarterback behind them offensive linemen. All right, shit gonna work.
Right. That makes sense. You was trying to say something, son, Rick?
Nah, nah, I was just agreeing with what Job was saying. Um, I don't know, to think of something, just change it up a bit. I was just thinking, like, just in a stream a couple of days back, you're talking stuff you're saying about, like, in the Bible, how um, predictions and all these things have, come to hand, like wearing of the chip and things like this, and then it was like, oh, it's the mobile device and things like that, wearing of the mark of the beast and things. It's just like I was, I just had a thought the other day. I was tripping on,
Mm.
like that actual writing when it was. It could be like, is it all part of the script? Like because that it's very um what's that word? It's just not a very defined thing to say that, you could categorize a lot of things to be the mark, or everybody will be in such ways. You know what I'm getting? That's not like totally specific. And, but I mean, I'm not disagreeing with it totally, because, and then there's environmental changes. It's just a thought like I'm putting out there. Could it be a whole script that the plan's been in motion, and it is in motion, and this whole everything is falling into place?
Yeah, basically the game about to be over. The game about to be over. The shenanigans is done. We about to get right back to natural life, man. All these games and shit they running is about to be over for that. Everything gonna go back to its original coordinates. Everything gonna be where it's supposed to be. We gonna be in the right area we supposed to live in. Everything gonna be in its normal habitat. That's the only way they can control us, by secluding us in these ghettos and making one or two major cities in each state, with the rest of that shit farmland. And they have us thinking, oh, it's city across the United States. No, if you travel, man, you will go hours and hours before you even see another city. You'll be on the expressway seeing nothing but mountains and trees for hours. Unoccupied land, you know what I'm saying? So they seclude us, control us, sort of like a goddamn cage. They put all these different cages across the whole plane and control the people. Because if we all just freelance, how could they control it? Like I ain't from Ohio. I'm from the land, right? And I just go everywhere my whole life. They could never track me. I just get lost in society, period. But if I stay right here, go to this school with all my peers, and they know all of us. They know that's your friend. They know that's your mom. They know that's your cousin. They know. But if you just branch off and you a perfect stranger around people all the time, you just keep moving, man, they'll never be able to track you, man. Never. So they don't want that freelancer shit. If you notice these new college kids and stuff, they waking up. They don't want to buy no home. They buy apartments because they don't want to get bound to one area on no goddamn lease and all that. So they get apartments so they can pick up and go, keep it moved. You understand? They don't just let them buy a house and just reside right here. Hell no. Not the younger bulls. They like, man, I'm going everywhere. You know what I'm saying? They use the army to get out the country, get out the army, and stay in that country the army put them in. You know what I'm saying? So you got brothers in Hawaii that never would have went to Hawaii. You see what I'm saying? We stuck where we was born at, and it's fucking us over, man. I mean, you might have moved 2, 3 hours away. That ain't shit. 5 hours ain't shit. From New York to California ain't shit. It's so much land. If you just in the United States, they looking at you like we got it controlled. So that's what they come up with what? Passports, this, that, and the third. Who is you? Oh no, you got a felony. You can't go here. Oh, you want to go here, but you can't come back if you go. Oh, you want to come here, you got to take malaria pills. And it's like they make sure it's so complicated just to pick up and move without them knowing where the hell you going. They make sure they know where you going. You know what I'm saying?
True that.
And then they is just a fucking system. It's not a person. When we say
That's
they,
right. Hmm.
it's really it's more or less like a system of computers, a system of jail, a system of hospitals, a system of government funding. It's not a person. It's
Mm.
how it's set up to run. So it run itself. It's not like one person be like, this how we're running it. That's why it never changed, because it's the same system since when? 1776. Now, when these motherfuckers hit that damn Liberty Bell, I think it was Dick Gregory, he said the reason why that motherfucker cracked, because they hit it with the intent of evil. And when they tried to ring the bell to sound off to the people that is going down, that whole bell cracked. And it was the most high, like, man, y'all some evil bastards, dog. Period. And they've been running that shit since, man, 17 fucking 76 or some dumb shit. Whenever money came into existence.
Yeah, agreed. I think one good definition I've heard of when people go who term the fact they and they ask who are they, it's from Doctor oh no Nearly Fuller Jr. He responded by saying anybody who is willing to, those that are willing to. So, and as you said, it is a system, though. It's not just a people, a person, but you know, there's many situations and circumstances where people will say, "Oh, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that," and then people respond by, "Well, who are they?" It's not necessarily, a definite answer. It could be those that are willing, and anyone who's willing, or it's just part of that system you were just talking about.
Yeah, that's why they don't change nothing. You can change it within. Like if we can get inside of the system, the righteous people, the good spirited people. If we can get inside the system, then we can try to change it. But we on the outside looking in, and they make sure they line breed their own bloodline and everything to keep that machine going. No outsiders in. That's why we can't change it. And if we do try to get in, they call us an Uncle Tom, or they call us a sellout, and there be good people in the system, or they would have been swallowed us. They would have been ate us alive. There's people really working for us. We just can't see them. They be masons and all that, but they double agents. They're double spies.
Yeah,
They're really for the people, but they playing a hand like they with them to feed their family. But they have input, so it kind of keep the balance. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But over here in America, to you in Australia, I don't know how to go over there. But over here, they can lock this motherfucker down off top. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody trying to die for these people for real. Once they get to whacking off mama, once they get to whacking off your, once they get to doing that, man, you gonna be like, man, hold up, bro, y'all chill out. They have no heart, man. If you kill them, oh, my brother died in the war. It's nothing. If they kill one of us, man, the world ended to me. You shoot my motherfucking mama, man, I'm crushed.
mm,
Them, nah, they just keep it moving. And then they try to show empathy on all the shit they fucked up. So they'll blow up a whole goddamn country and just rebuild it like it's cool. That shit wasn't cool what y'all just did.
that's right. Violence is part and parcel of the, you know, a democratic society or the Western world, as you just said. It's like, now we'll just go and bomb it, blow it up, and then rebuild it in the way we want our curriculum to be done. And that's all right. That's the way to do it. And no, that's not cool.
So you said pretty soon it's gonna be Saudi America. God damn, these motherfuckers crazy. They crazy, man. It's just straight insane. It's evil people, man. You couldn't even understand.
How you mean when before you said in America they would like shut it down just like that? You're saying that if they wanted to, then the public would have no chance. It would just be a military government shutdown very easily.
And the reason why they don't do it, Sunray, is they need the economy to flourish. That what controls the whole heartbeat of the world. So if
True.
ain't nobody spending no money, then ain't nothing moving. Ain't nobody working because ain't no money. So now if they pull that charade and try to lock it down, ain't no money getting spent.
And
Ain't nothing prospering. There's nothing moving. Everything's ain't no. Put it like this: the earth itself, with just the vines of the trees and shit, would take over all these buildings if ain't nobody maintenance in the shit.
yeah,
See what I'm
but
saying?
and even all that the money that is making part of the economy that is basically funding the military budget like big time. So if all that stopped, then they wouldn't even have the chance to shut it down in a
Or
way. Yeah.
you know how in the Bible they say it's like 170,000, 150,000 people, right? That's supposed to remain on Earth,
Oh yeah,
heaven on Earth, right?
I've
But
heard of.
here's what they saying: we want to kill all y'all motherfuckers and just our bloodline here, and they want to have robot maintenance in the Earth. So it's 150 where you got like 1,000 acres, just you and your people, like 150,000 across the whole plane, and they wanted to get maintenance by robots. This they plan. This whole transhumanism shit and all that. They trying to go to a robotic society. These driverless
Why?
cars because
Anyway,
they want it to themselves, and that's what they mean by the 150,000. They don't mean you be righteous. Nah, they saying, man, this bloodline that wrote this Bible is gonna be here, and just understand that
right.
you ever saw Empire? Remember, if you saw Empire, he had a baby by a white lady, right? His son was basically white, right? Just to show you the blood that's pumping through some of them white people come directly from black blood in Egypt. It's the same. Like you gotta understand, black people ran the world for 50,000 years, right? We lost the reign. They only been running the world for like 3,000 years, right? So we
Right.
still up. We still up. We won way more championships, right? But they took the same knowledge and symbols and all that from the people that ran the world. That's how they run in the world now. So then they hit all the symbols and all the way they do it. And if you even try to tap into it, they say you worshiping Satan and you going to hell. You know what I'm saying? If you even learn how to do witchcraft, you going to hell. If you even know how to cast the spell, you going to hell. They done cast the spell on the whole region. They got us going to work doing dumb shit every single day, and we feel we got to do it. That's the sign of hypnosis right there. They done grabbed our whole subliminal and got us thinking, you got to do it like this, or you will burn in hell. And they start telling you when you
Fact.
like 7 years old. Not when you grown, because you're gonna be like, I ain't burning nowhere. You gonna burn in hell, man. I'm the fucking God, bro. And then you start saying, Jesus love me. What's the song? Jesus, Jesus, man, Jesus love me, even though I ain't saying Jesus himself. I'm saying Mother Nature love me because I'm kind to it.
Right. What a friend we have in Jesus. Is that what you're talking about? or maybe not.
Uh, I mean,
Just
it's a
what?
couple of them. You
Uh,
got what's the one? Man, I ain't about to start singing no church songs, but basically, yeah, basically they pump that fear through the church when you a kid, and you be so scared. You be like, man, I don't know, he real. No, I don't know, man. I ain't about to do, because the penalty is so harsh, where it's like almost taking a plea bargain. Because you like, man, I ain't going to the box. I ain't about to give me no 50 years, and they offering you 6 months on a plea. You ain't do it, but the
mm,
judge gonna say you did do it, so you take the plea anyway. That's what religion do. You gonna accept this as true, or watch when you die, you gonna burn in hell. Says who?
that's a good
Man, God
analogy,
ain't
man.
right. God ain't right. Nothing in that Bible. Period. Ain't no sorcerer or come down and start writing on a fucking piece of paper. It's all man made. If you go to 46 Psalms, right? And then you go to the word shake, right? And then you count 46 words down from that, you see spear. So then you know Shakespeare wrote in the Bible. It's like little dumb shit they be doing. You know what I'm saying? So where it's like, okay, now man wrote this weird shit. You know what I'm saying? So they write the New Testament and try to tweak it a little bit to control our minds. The Old Testament was so barbaric, but it was showing the history of them fucking evil motherfuckers, man. How you gonna tell somebody you can have my daughter if you bring me back 40 heads, and this motherfucking psychotic dude bring back 100 heads, and you be like, yeah, that's your husband to my daughter? You ain't dating that motherfucker that's cutting motherfuckers' heads off. What is wrong with y'all? You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. But then the people that's into them, it was a different time. Eh, it still was the same people, man, that's living today. So to be doing that, it was just evil was running through the world, man. Period.
Mm,
Who did that? Paul? Didn't Paul do that? One of them motherfuckers cut off like 50 heads, man. Literally. Just for a chick. That's why they say all wars are started over a female. But now the wars are start Queen Elizabeth. See, all wars are started over a female.
hmm, breaking
Right?
it down.
Even in your neighborhood, man, people get killed over the chick. The chick done either started something, pillow talking with a dude or something like that.
Yep,
Chick get out of hand, or she done gave the cooter up to somebody else. That cat mad. You know what I'm saying? Next
big
thing you
time.
know, he snitch on a dude that has sex with his girl. That dude get locked up. He get labeled as a rat. The other dude's people start hunting him down. Now his people hunting them back down, and you got a whole domino effect of a family feud all off one woman giving up some pussy,
Yep,
man.
and she's
Crazy.
still gonna be out there giving it up. While this is going on.
Period. Hell yeah, period. Even though they have period. That's funny in itself. That's funny in it fucking self now.
They be
But you
breaking
know
it
that.
down. They taking the time to think. Like there's analogies here, man. But one thing I was also I've been thinking a lot of. I mean, as you just been spoke of, like, and then you'd obviously realize that, 2 decades ago, and I was like, I was kind of, I was being growing up, primary school, high school, and then it's like the family, the church. That was a really big, um, what's the word, like on society was just a was the core of it to have a family that there was like in Australia we say it's like a family and 2.3 kids sort of thing. That's just the way to do it. And now it's just completely gone off track. Like that they've lost the family bond type
Oh yeah.
thought, and then even the church was just fully blown out. Like like 2 decades ago, if you were to give some sacrilege or something like that, it would be shunned upon big time. But now it's like the thing to do.
You ever
God,
notice, like, if you ever go to church, just go to church. Like, you don't rarely go, and you go to church, the preacher literally talk to you because he's trying to make you a member, and he wants you to keep putting money in that plate. So any newcomers that come into church, just watch how the preacher start talking to them. If you've been there like every Sunday for 8 weeks, you can see this shit. You'll be like, man, every time somebody new, he get to talking to them. You know what I'm saying? That's the will of man to put money in that plate, put that currency in that plate. I respect it. It's sort of like a super chat. I mean, I respect it, do your thing. But if you ain't dropping no gems, quit passing this plate around. And you sitting here lying to me. Now, drop a gem and I'm going to drop something in your plate. Game is to be sold. I'm a fine believer of that. If I don't know you and I give you a gem that could make you $1 million, break me off, bro. If I can open a whole nother portal in your brain by saying something, break me off so I can feel that part of it. I'm a huge supporter of anybody trying to wake people up. But when you sitting here lying to me and I'm missing a football game and you lying to me and you keep passing this dumb plate around, it's to the point now where they got debit things where you just put your card in, bro. You pass it on. They got shit where you can write a check.
oof,
Fuck all that, bro. I'm just like I
wow.
was a kid. If I go to church, I probably go like only go to church when my soul ain't right and I'll be done. Like I'm thinking about I want to kill this motherfucker. So I go to church just to get around a bunch of people that's trying to cleanse their soul. Not what the preacher's saying, just the vibe and the whole thing. Everybody is trying to be good. So it gets,
Mm.
it cleanses it out. But as far as what the preacher talking about, he ain't dropping no gems. I'm just looking at him like, man, I want to debunk this dude so bad, but I'm still getting a vibe from anime. I'm still getting a vibe from these church people. Cause they good people. They just sleep as fuck, bro. But they're good people, and you're around a lot of them at one time. You see what I'm saying? That's the only thing I think worship is for in church. Me personally, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna support you if you drop in the gym. Man, a wino can say something to me. Like, man, that was deep, bro. You want another pint, bro? And you buy him a pint, bro. He just a wino. He did more for me than the preacher did, and I done gave the preacher. But look, when I be back to what I was saying, when I go to church, man, I put $1 in there like I'm a little kid, dog. Every time, $1. There you go. So when they get all these checks and all this other stuff, they're like, man, who put $1 in here? And it's 50 cents in here. Me, motherfucker.
Well, I'd be on the same thought. Like, it's been, I used to, you know, I moved away from home. So, like, every sort of, my mother quite goes to, church and stuff on the regular. Kind of, she's getting older, not too, but, elder, she's not really. But at Christmas time, Easter time, those main celebrations. But yeah, I'd be on the same factor of, like, just putting in coins. Like, because I don't think isn't the whole point, like, it's not about that. It's not about being the biggest donator at church. Maybe to some it is, I don't know, but I'm totally on that vibe. Church is like, yeah. Anyway, I get what you're saying. And I'm over there. I've never, and I haven't been. I've never seen a what's that? Like a EFT, FPOS type donation thing at church. Like that's
Yeah,
new to me. But
yeah.
no, I get what you're
Like
saying.
even the motherfuckers that's selling shit, vendors. Like, say a motherfucker got some weed, right? You be like, man, all I got is my card. Man, he'll plug something up to his
Yeah, I
phone and you
seen
just
that.
slide your
Yeah,
card. Yeah, it's insane, man. They trying to turn into a cashless society for real. Now all you got is numbers. You ain't. They at least gave us a piece of paper for money. Now they gave you one plastic card that represents money. One card. You can have 50,000 on there. You can have $100 on there.
It's
but it's
numbers,
one
bro.
card.
That's right.
Yeah,
It's just it's
numbers,
numbers.
and it's all 0 to 9. Insane. They know what they doing, man. And what's on that card? A chip. What's in your phone? A chip. That's the mark of the beast. What's
Yeah.
you got? You got the SD card. You got the SIM card. You got the chip. And now if you debit, if you got a debit card, it don't have a chip. So when it say debit, it really mean you in debt. Anyway, like you ain't even considered. This shit ain't earning no revenues. If you use a credit card, they got the chip. The more
Right.
you use it, the more you can actually ask for money. You can actually get but when you use the debit, it just go right back into the system, gaining nothing to your credit or nothing. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? You can't get no loan off of it. But if you got a bank account with the credit card, if I put 10,000 in the bank and I got that chip, I can borrow 5,000. So I can
Yep.
turn my 10,000
Exactly.
to 15,000 like that. If I got a debit card and I go put 10 grand on it, I just got 10 grand on a card. They ain't even considering, they're
Yep.
not even looking at it. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And look what else they about to do. They about to take all these dollars. Here's when you know that they taking the money all the way out of circulation. Once they take the $100 bill, the $50 bill out of circulation, then they
Mm.
gonna take all the money out because you know how hard it is to move $1 million in 20
In
a
big, yeah,
mil.
yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah,
so
it's
big.
too
Yeah.
much. Yeah, so they gonna make it so inconvenient to where people just like, man, here, man. They gonna make you turn your money in. My nigga Pharaoh was saying this. They gonna make you turn your money in by a certain date, and you gonna have to prove where that money came from, or they keeping it. And if you don't turn it in
Yep.
by that certain date, it's sort of like back in the day over here when we had food stamp booklets, and then all of a sudden the food stamps was just gone. You got an EBT card. I don't care how many food stamps
Right.
you got left, you can't spend. I don't care how much greenback you gonna have left after the date that they say. It ain't nobody going. We don't accept cash. That's what
Wow.
everybody gonna say. And if you ain't turned it in past that deadline, you can't even turn it in. So now you
Yep.
done tried to sit on your 100,000 in the basement, and it ain't worth shit now. It's toilet paper, because
Wow.
that's what it really is anyway. It's fucking ink on a piece of paper.
So that is what rolled out. Like, I mean, we had similar things here. We got the EBT going on, but so food stamps are now completely eradicated in America, or
Hell
just some
yeah.
states. Yeah, no, it's true. Eh? Well,
No, food
yeah,
stamps, as far as the food stamp booklet, that ain't nowhere. Hell no, it's straight cards. They been took the food. Like I'm like what, I forget how old I am. I'm like 44, 45 or something. But anyway,
yeah,
we used to get these booklets. You had a $500 food stamp booklet. That purple. It was funny, but you would go to the store and you would rip this shit out the booklet, give it to the motherfucking cashier for money. And then one day they just took it off the sink and they shipped everybody a card. And that's another thing. They push the Democrat shit on poor people for this soulful reason. Your ass stay poor. Now listen, if I give you food stamps, I give you housing, right? You ain't gonna never own shit in your life. By the time you look up, 15 years went by and it's still their property. They can kick you out whenever the fuck they want to. As far as
mm,
Republican, get your own shit, man. Get your own land. Get your own shit. Quit taking these handouts because you in their pocket now. It's sort of like somebody loaning you money and you owe them, and they keep calling you when you get paid. But you owe them so much that your paycheck don't even cover it, so you give them a payment. That don't even take nothing. Don't even borrow that much money. Get your own
Check this
shit.
out. It's on
Yeah.
some a time
Y'all,
where
time. Y'all. Hold on, real quick, man, real quick.
JJ
One
waited
second.
that
I ain't
long,
gonna.
and you go.
Y'all, hold on, real quick. I need to intervene. I ain't trying to intervene in a minute, but Big Dread, man, I really need to figure out how to go live on TrueTube, bro. For some reason, it won't let me go in, man. If you could come in and give me a walkthrough, bro, I would love if you came and showed everybody on my platform how to get on TrueTube so we can convert everybody over. I know everybody who watching right now. I want y'all to go to TrueTube TV and look up Huey P and go subscribe to me over there. I mean, or follow me or subscribe. If you want to subscribe, that's cool too. You'll see that what's going on with that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He got a good thing going on over there for all our subscribers. But you can go over there, follow, and we can start going live over there and transitioning from this YouTube to to TrueTube because we are the truthers, man. And we need to be over there on this TrueTube supporting this brother and his platform. You know what I'm saying? And I would love for you to come up here and show or tell the people how to get on there, bro. So I'm gonna put the
How do you
link out
spell
there.
that? Is it
TrueTube,
TR?
T
Yeah.
R
Yeah.
T R U U T R U U Tube,
That's
the
what's
T
up,
R U
family.
U Tube.
That's what's up, family.
Yes, man. Straight up, man. Appreciate you for stopping in too, bro. If you still out there, bro, I'm finna damn, what the fuck?
And that's what's dope, man, because we was just talking about people that got a lot of subscribers that don't show their face, and he not one of them. You see that?
Yeah, and he not
That
one of them.
shit, right? He locked in. I mean, I'm locked in. I'm tapping in with everything going on with the movement. What these niggas talking about? What this nigga talking? What everybody talking about? Because, like he say, I'm questioning everything. Period. That's dope. You know?
So that I'm
Man,
gonna make it up to the stream for sure. Just looked it up.
As you sub the question everything, son Ray.
Say what?
Did you sub the question everything?
Sub the question.
yeah.
Sub
Make sure everybody sub the
question
question
everything.
everything, and y'all go to TrueTube too, man, and support his channel
Oh,
too as well.
question everything. Okay, sure. Other one. All right.
Yes,
Yep.
it's his platform. I'm gonna let him come up and let y'all know about it, man. And definitely, man, everybody who feeling and hearing me, y'all definitely go over there because this is where I'm gonna be at. You feel me? So I want everybody to transition over there and support this brother, man. We're gonna stop giving YouTube our energy and give TrueTube our energy. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be blocking our content and shit like that, flagging our information and shit like that, man. It's a great platform for us to utilize. So we must utilize that, man, for sure, man. I've been trying to utilize that motherfucker all day on everything. You know what I'm saying? I put a couple little videos up there. I'm gonna upload all my little videos over there. You know what I'm saying? So just to get the information flowing over there, especially all
So
my
what you
biggest
gotta
videos,
create? Hey,
all my
Huey,
biggest videos.
do you gotta create a separate account, or can you just link your YouTube account to it?
Man, look at this fucking sky.
Hold up, Huey. I asked you a question. Can you link your YouTube channel to it, or you just gotta make a whole new profile?
Yes. You can link your YouTube to it. You can link everything to it. Your Facebook to it. That month you link everything to it. It's social media savvy, huh?
One more time was the name. There's TrueTube and what? Question.
True tube. I question
Yeah.
everything.
Question everything. All right.
Question
I need to
everything.
figure out how to share my
You gotta
link over there
and
because I
question
wanted to be
everything.
I wanted to be on there. I wanted to be on there today. I wanted to do my live over there because I wanted to connect it over there so we can start going live from over there and over there so we can just have that energy going. We need to connect that energy over there going. I know we can get it. We can get that flow of energy going. We'll start doing some major shows over there. You know what I'm saying? To get that energy over there, where once people come over there and see lives being shot from over there on the regular, it'll make people start going over there. You know what I'm saying? So we want to be the innovators of that. You know what I'm saying? And especially since a brother put that together.
And especially so we won't be late when it do start rocking. We the
Facts.
veterans, though.
We always ahead of the curve. We ahead of
Yeah.
the curve. Because it ain't no curve. They go to God right there. What's up, Dread man? Pleasure, man, and an honor, bro.
Oh, I can't hear.
Having you over here, question everything, man. What's up, brother?
Okay, I can hear y'all now.
You
Nice,
good?
nice. Yeah, just subbing up now. How are you, brother?
How y'all brothers doing? Y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir. Yes,
sir.
sir.
Loud and clear. Audio visual good.
LP, what's good with you, bro?
Man, everything, man. You, bro, everything, man. Everything good with us, man. We on the wave, man, and we just trying to be innovative. And I'm supporting everything that you got going, man. I love the action over there, man. I would have been over there, bro, since the day one. I've been over there, but I just was having problem with getting on, and I realized like since I was doing this StreamYard to utilize it through my desktop, that's what I had to do to utilize it on my phone through the app is utilize it through the desktop.
Yeah, so when if you use a StreamYard, you gotta all you gotta do is get the the password. You know how we used to use Google to go live? You just
Right.
gotta get the password, I mean the pass key code, put that in there, and of course the URL. Just put them two things in.
How do you put that in the StreamYard though?
When you go live, when you go on live, when you setting up the live stream,
Uh-huh.
you have to make sure you set up the live stream on TrueTube first.
Right.
Then it's gonna ask you for a key. When you setting up your StreamYard, when you about to go live, and give you an option to put a key in. You want to put the StreamYard key in it.
Oh, okay. Because I
So
seen it popped up. I was like, damn, it gave the signal like it was ready over here. I didn't know that. I would have just went live and seen if it would have just caught on. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah, so basically you want to make sure you direct the stream to TrueTube you use the key for that.
Okay. Okay. So how do but I'm having a problem finding the part where it even let me do that on the when I'm trying to pull it up. You know, when you go to the streams
Uh-huh.
on the YouTube, it's not letting me like start a new one. It ain't letting me start the stream like she was doing on the tutorial.
Well, I'm on TrueTube right now. I could actually show it to you. Because
Yeah.
right now, see how you streaming right now on YouTube. You can actually grab the link, embed it to your channel, and you'll be streaming on both of them at the same time.
I can grab it now.
Yeah, you can grab the link right now. Your live stream link, the URL at the top of the browser. All you gotta
Right.
do is share the screen for me. Show me right quick.
Share you.
Yeah, I'm
It ain't for some reason StreamYard cut off on my computer though, bro. It let me work from my phone. This when I was just tripping because I had started it from my computer because I was gonna try to do it through my computer like you just said. But then for some reason this motherfucker ain't even let me come on my computer no more, bro. But it'll let me come through the StreamYard on my live.
oh
The
wait,
Chrome, the
I got
Chrome
the
ain't working on my computer. Like
okay, I gotta share my screen. I'm tripping. All right, so it's saying I'm sharing it. Oh, you probably gotta allow it.
okay,
Boom. Okay, here we go. So see how you live. You saw on your YouTube live stream. You can click. You see your UR.
I think you got to share it again here.
Yeah, you gotta share it again. This is what
I
I do
shared it, right?
sometimes. Nah, you ain't sharing it yet. There we go.
Oh, okay, my bad.
See the URL. If you go to your YouTube on your YouTube live stream, you got a URL. Just grab that link at the top of the the YouTube URL. Grab it. And what you want to do is
And
go to
put and add it into yours on the
oh
TrueTube. Yeah.
right. Go to your channel on YouTube and go to up when you click on upload videos, it's give you two options. You can upload videos or you can grab them. So what you do
Right.
is you just paste the URL right here. Put education or whatever, most likely, yeah, education, whatever the case might be. Let me go ahead and click that, and then you push find videos. And once you click find videos, it's going to search for your live stream and it's going to pop up
But
right
how
here.
did you get? Yeah, I'm saying when you did that, you browse stream to get there. How did you get to that part? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
No, just go to your channel. You see how you go to the
When you
main.
go to your channel,
All right, you don't have to go to you don't have to go to your channel. Just go to upload. You'll see upload right
Oh,
here.
go to upload.
Yeah, go to upload
Uh-huh.
and then click on grab videos, and then you put your URL right here, your YouTube URL,
Right.
and then you find it. Boom. It'll pop up right here in this big spot right here. You'll see your live stream will
Yep.
pop up, and then you save
Fact.
it. Then you save it. Once you save it, you'll be live on both on YouTube and TrueTube at the same time. That's it.
Oh, so I can share this. Like I just shared this for you to come up here. I can go share that right there, and then they bring this up here just like that,
Yeah, let me give
and
you
then
an
they connect
example.
all that together.
Yeah, let me show you.
Cause you finna do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay,
give you.
that's dope.
I'm gonna give you an example. Let me show you. YouTube can't do this. Watch. It's gonna find you. See, there you go, right there. Boom. Save it.
Let me see if
Boom.
I can go to my YouTube right now.
Now I'm gonna go to my. There you go, right there. Now watch.
I'm trying to do it through my phone and see if it's gonna let me
So
do it through my
Dredge, you
phone.
could take this live. You can take this live we doing right now and go live on your thing also.
Y'all live on my channel right now. Just that
That's
fact.
cold.
Less than 10
That's
seconds,
cold.
man.
That's cold, bro. That's dope, bro.
Y'all can see it right here. Y'all live right now. That's all you got to do now. That's the that's the easy way to stream on both of them. Because like I told people, you don't have to leave YouTube. Shit, I haven't left yet. I'm just slowly bringing people over. But
Right.
but it is a good way to bring your people over, because we don't know what the future holds for YouTube right now, man. It's tripping right now. But yeah, man, you're live right now, and that's it. That's it for that. When you want to stream, stream on
That's
both
dope.
platforms. You know what I'm saying?
I figure I got it now. That's dope.
All right. So
That's dope.
let me show you how to actually stream. Basically, what you want to do is you want to click on my media if you want to, then click on streams. Once you click on streams, it's going to give you an option. You want to click on add streams, add new stream, and boom. Let's grab a title because I'm supposed to be going live tonight anyway. Let me see. I'm gonna grab a. Let me see. I know I'm supposed to be talking about the Sumerian texts and things of that nature. I'm gonna just type question everything TV. I'm gonna just question everything TV.
Man, it's hey bro, you got that thing looking nice too, bro. I gotta tell you, bro. That thing is lovely over there,
I
bro.
appreciate it.
I
Now
was over there
there you go. You see the key right there.
yeah.
All right. That's how you stream. You want to make sure you get the StreamYard key, and you want to copy and paste the key down here, and you want to get the URL and copy and paste up there. Once you get the URL and the stream key, you can save it. You can use StreamYard, you can use OBS, Streamlabs. You can use all three of them. You know what I'm saying? I just found a way to
Right.
do it with StreamYards too. So all you're doing really is copying and pasting the URL at the top and the key at the bottom, and then you save it. And once you save it, okay, I just saved it. I ain't gonna use the stream though, but go back to your channel and you should be able. Hold on, go to my account. I mean, let me see my channel. Oh, what you say, baby?
Go to the
Oh, and make sure you have all your modules. Y'all to see mine's right here. Make sure when you go to channel modules, make sure you have everything on too. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to have on, but you want to make sure your videos and your streaming, you want to make sure those are on. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me go back to my account so I can show the actual live stream. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is the question, everything. This is the stream I just created. Boom. I'm not live on it yet, but as y'all can see, you got a chat and everything. You got your emojis, the whole shebang, just like YouTube, the whole shebang when you go live. You know what I'm saying? You got your thumbs up, your comment section, thumbs down. Wifey said that you made a mistake and pressed flag on your own video, but you got no. I don't know. She was like, you flagged it because it's sent to she got a notification that you made a mistake and flagged it. But you can share too, share your videos. It's just like YouTube, you know what I'm saying?
It's a little delay from when he'll see it pop up. Just let it.
Yeah, it's fire, bro. That's fire, bro.
And
that thing look
all right,
good too, bro. I
yeah,
love
so
that logo too, bro.
appreciate it, man. Yeah, the wifey, she made the logo from scratch. You feel me? But yeah, man, it's just a start though. You know, we just trying to get it right. That's all. You know, we got
Yeah,
some new
man, and
features. We got some new features coming too. In a minute. So y'all, you know, just lay around for it, man. We're gonna constantly keep building on the website, keep on bringing new features. And I think you were speaking on this earlier. You know, as y'all can see, I'm trying to get that 300 followers, but followers on TrueTube is like subscribing on YouTube. You can follow people, but you can also subscribe and
subscribe.
support. Yeah, you can subscribe and support other content creators. You know what I'm saying? But again, we don't deal with the policies. Dude, I just broke down a whole movie on TrueTube like a few days ago, and still ain't get no copyright, none of that. So I just think that people need to realize that we finally got us a place where we can have the real freedom of speak and talk about what we want to, and don't have to worry about being flagged and copyrighted and all that. You know what I'm saying? You can upload your music on here too. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes.
you feel me? Matter of fact, we
Man, you
go.
can upload art if you drawing on that
Yeah,
thing, man. He got something for everything, for all the crafts, man. For the youth, for the youngins, man. He got
yeah. We
what is
got
it? The
true
youth,
kids. We got
yeah,
true
true
kids.
kids,
All that.
man.
You know, so we trying to get it right. Yeah, people upload pictures, art. You know,
Movies,
yeah, true. You talking about true movies? You know what I'm saying?
yeah, man.
Matter of fact, when I browse, that's where it's at though. A lot of people like those movies, man. I just watched your video today too. Both of them, these two right here. I was
That's
just
what's
checking.
up, man.
I was just checking you out, man. But yeah, man, true movies. A shout out to Conscious Designer, man. That brother right here, he be putting in a lot of work on here, man. But yeah, they go true movies right here for those who don't know. We got I ain't gonna play none because I already know how YouTube is. I'm just show it to y'all. But yeah, we got a whole collection up here, man. You know, I got a lot of movies that's on here too, you know, like The Matrix, you know, Dark City, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things that got a lot of subliminal messages because I be breaking them down. But like I said, I was breaking down Dark City the other night, man. And add their role on my video. No copyright, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know we like to break down movies and TV shows too. And YouTube will strike you if you try to like really go in on it, you know. So but we ain't gotta worry about that over here, man. So you know, so that's what we doing
And
right
make
now.
That's
you
cool.
and make Huey give your ass $100 for that game. But let's finish building, man. You got the intelligent mind dreads up here. You got the high energetic Huey P. You got the
I'm going to
highly
subscribe to Dread
sedated
though. I'm subscribing this week though. I'm subscribing a big way though. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna support all the way. You feel what I'm saying? Because
Appreciate
that's
that.
what it's really about, man. You got to make sure that it be able to sustain itself. You feel what I'm saying? He already done put the leg work in, bro. And we always
and
talking about supporting our own and this, that, and the third. And then he putting it out there for you to do it, and he giving you something that is useful for you. This is not something that is not you know how everybody is giving you something that is not gonna help us at the end of the day. This is gonna help us be able to still stay connected and still be able to speak our truth, man. This is more than what you can even imagine right now because they finna try to hinder, especially small ones that's on the rise because they don't want the wave to get big. So they trying to keep the big ones, the big channels that's big like the candy shops and all of the boo boo shit that's out there that's really the big channels. They want to keep that shit in the forefront because that's what they want the minds to be. But we want our people to come over here and connect with this truth and support us real community because then we all gonna be over here. You ain't gonna you gonna have to support Dread. You're gonna have to support Dread and all the other brothers that's over there. You're gonna have to pick up on the people that's already subscribed. You feel me? And they gonna be talking truth. You gonna find some more troopers out there. This is what we supposed to be doing out here. And man, this is a honor to be able to be a part of or just around it, bro. And being able to be a part of it, like he said, it ain't his. This is ours. You feel me? It's truthers and utilize it, man.
Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, that's facts. I mean, that's the whole point of it. Hey, yo, here I added you as a friend on that. You can add each other as friends too. You can send, you know, private message or public
Message is
messages
fact.
and things like that. I just
Fact.
added you, bro. But yeah, but again, man, I think that ultimately, man, we got to try to find a way that we can continue to keep doing what we love to do, and that's put the truth and drop this information to the people. You know, that's why I was saying earlier that I wanted to talk. I don't know why someone was telling me to touch up on the Sumerian thing, but what y'all talking about so I can build with y'all brothers though.
Go ahead
Oh
and
man,
bring
it was
that
just
in, man.
it
Bring
was
that
just an
Sumerian
open portal
text
free
in and
thinking,
get
bro. You
warm.
could bring that in. You could bring
All
that
right,
in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
uh,
that's right on time. That's a portal. We
you and
talking
you
about
can
the
warm
portal.
up, and you can warm up before your show. You know what I mean? A
yeah, yeah.
little, but because I don't really know too much about it. Is it what about? Do it have anything to do with what's the
The
Rosetta
Sumerian.
Stones and all that?
I mean, it kind of somewhat ties it to it, but you know, the Sumerians is alleged to be the oldest civilization known to man. You know, and the Sumerians were talked about. You know, Planet X. I know y'all know about Planet X and or Planet Nibiru and things of that nature. And they believe that aliens came from another planet and they mixed the DNA with the people here with their own. So basically, what they're saying is like we're half breeds. That's why we evolved into intelligent beings now because the beings that was here was not intelligent, more animal like. So they took
Like
us, yeah, they took us like cavemans and shit. They took our DNA, mixed it with theirs and stuff. So I wanted to break down a lot of the symbolism in that and just bring it to the forefront because a lot of people don't really talk too much about it.
basically the Anunnaki and all that.
Yeah, the Anunnakis and the Nephilim and all
Nephilims
that.
and
Yeah.
the giants got to having sex with the women here, and we was more caveman and Neanderthal, but they gave us the conscious when they had the babies by the women. Yeah, I did do some research into that. It is kind of deep though.
Yeah,
It's kind of deep.
it's deep. It's kind of deep, but it's just too. I don't know, man. I think
It's
that
spookism.
yeah, I think it's more spookism than anything else. But when you follow our ancestors, our ancient ancestors, it kind of debunks it too, though. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really fit. You know what I'm saying? Not in what we're talking about because the Sumerians don't even touch up on high vibrations, vibrations, frequencies, none of this. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's a missing link. For these people to be so intelligent, they should have some sort of knowledge of how we connect with one another. You know what I'm talking about in a frequency way. You know what I'm saying, or format. It
Now
don't
here,
talk. Go ahead, brother.
no, you can finish up. I thought you was done. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I'll wrap it up. But and another thing that it kind of throw me off about it too is that because you got to remember a lot of people believe in the planet Nibiru and stuff like that. So that's why I wanted to have a dialogue. But they don't touch up on they also touch up on planets and stuff. And now we already know what's the deal when it comes to planets and all that. We already know that shit is fugazi. That shit is fugazi. They play with us when it comes to planets and stuff. They describe it the way that they try to teach it in schools. It's 8 planets, 9 planets. Well, we don't know. It's 7 planets now because we turned one into the moon to a moon. We don't even, you know what I'm saying? Pluto is a moon, now it's a planet, then it's a moon again. Like, come on, man. So,
Now it's too far to be in our galaxy and everything. But here's how we got out the caves, though, for real. On like a modern way of looking at it. You know how like you will have kids, right?
yeah,
And then they have kids, and those kids are smarter than the kids you had, right? So everything we learn, we pump it into the next kid. So as we in the caves and we get out the caves and have babies, now that baby is smarter than us, and then that baby grows up, have a kid. That baby gonna be smarter than, and the knowledge it just makes you stronger and stronger and stronger. So as a conscious growth from breeding, just everything I know, if I have a seed right now, everything I know is going into that baby. You see what I'm saying? And then when that baby lived his whole life, everything I knew and it knew all the way back to the beginning of time goes into the next baby. That's why these indigo children is being. This why people is waking up. It's a grand awakening. These kids so smart. They trying to dumb them down with technology. Use a smartphone. They don't need none of that. They know how to use a smartphone at 5 years old. Man, we barely could put the blocks We barely could stack the Legos right at 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? These kids, man, they
Yeah.
looking past the Legos. They taking their brain off hands on into technology, got their head down to slow the process up. You see what I'm saying? Because we getting too smart. Just us OGs is smart. Now imagine the kids we got and how smart they is, and if they choose to wake all the way up, the problems it would cause. So that's why they put the kid YouTube monitor, make it. They don't. You better not say it's for kids. They don't want us waking up these young fools, these little 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds going to school, raising their hand, asking the teacher something we said on the panel, and the teacher ain't even woke. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's why they even doing that with the YouTube. But that kind of got off topic, but it still was on. But go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna
You
say.
right, because when I go to the schools with my boys, bro, and my youngest, bro, the kids they love it, bro, and the teachers they fear me. They be like, "What did you do in there?" Like, bro, I just told them what was real, and they know it, and they be like, they say they told you. They be like, aha, they be laughing at the teacher like, aha, because a parent that came in here and shut it down. You feel me? Because y'all in here on that foo foo with the kids and y'all telling them it. You know what I'm saying? It's bad, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I hate that I even got mine in there, but we go through struggles with our other ones, and everybody ain't where we at, so everybody don't see like we see, bro. Like,
Hmm.
straight up, man.
Yeah,
Everybody don't, bro. Like,
we got to do what we can. Especially with the way our surroundings is. You feel me? I mean, all we trying to do is stay afloat and live righteous. You feel me? So I
yeah,
respect that. But I think that when it's what it is, I don't think the kids are getting smarter than us. I think the kids are getting information at a younger age than we did, because when we look at it, a child, everything that you give to a child, you already know. You just ain't know it when you was their age. You just ain't know it then. So a child wouldn't surpass you per se unless they gather new information that you don't know, which is possible. Um, but I think that that's what they're afraid of, because think about it. A lot of us are getting older. We're not getting younger. So to have a child equipped with all the information that we have went through in 30, 40 years, to already have it before they even reach a teenager, that becomes a threat, because they're young, they're healthy, and a lot of times kids ain't scared to put their foot in somebody's ass. You know what I'm saying? They will fight
yeah,
back. They'll be quicker. They're quicker to rebel because they haven't been indoctrinated as long as most of us have been. Think about it. If you get a
facts,
child that's on, let's say he's 12 years old, and you get a grown man that's already like 40 or 50 years old, but that grown man has been indoctrinated his whole life, it'd be harder to change his mind or his beliefs than a 12-year-old, because they haven't been indoctrinated as long as
facts,
that old man. So that's what they're afraid of. So they keep the machine going. It's a rinse, repeat. It's a cycle. So every generation they have to teach them that same indoctrination, because you got these kids coming in constantly every day. There's babies being born every day. They have to make sure that indoctrination constantly flow to go to try to combat what we are doing. They're doing the opposite of what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But
So
you're
you
right about
saying us waking up is waking them up,
it.
and
Hmm.
our parents went and woke as us to teach us the game we teaching these kids, as far as molding them. Now we molding them at a young age to where they can do something about it.
Yep.
Yeah, they got that euphemism in them. They got that go get, that spirit where they can walk all the way to the west side and not be tired, and don't even look at it differently. Yeah, we not even
Absolutely.
gonna walk to the store. We like, man, bro, I'm done with all that hurt.
they
And
the true warriors. This is the reason why they utilize them in the army. This is why our army is so strong, because they got the power of all our youth. Our youth are real
Exactly.
strong, and they got energy. They got so much power and know-how. You feel what I'm saying? They just got, when they do come together, and when you bring it together, man, they can do so much. You feel what I'm
Mhm.
saying? When you channel them and get them focused on anything, they can accomplish it all. You feel me? And they know the power of the mind of our youth. You feel me? Because that's the same thing we are. That's why we are so powerful. Some of us just sort of never grew up. We grow up but never grow up. Meaning we still, if we do have youth, this is the reason why we in a life, because we have a relationship with them. We have a bond with them that they can relate to. We have a relate. They can. It's different than relationships. They can really relate to us. You feel me? To our mental. Because we still there with them. We wouldn't always sleep because our people really wasn't sleep. Our
I mean,
people ain't never been sleep. This
you're
is what
right.
they lying to us about. The
No,
whole
he's
lie
saying
is
they
that
was
we've been sleep.
indoctrinated though. But
Yeah,
But
when
then
you
yeah,
indoctrinated,
yeah,
but when
we
you
are
indoctrinated,
indoctrinated to a state, right? But the indoctrination was right. What is that? We was always slaves, but that never really matched the spirit of no time, because the
no,
whole time we always been fighting. We always been resilient. We always made through. This is the reason why we here.
listen,
That shit was always
but
it's a figment of our imagination. That shit was never real.
listen, Huey, that's just one form of indoctrination. You know how many angles they come at these kids with? The slave is just one. They indoctrinate us with everything they tell us from the kindergarten to the 12th grade. Everything is to program your mind. That's what MK Ultra is. As long as they get your subliminal, they can control your mind. So what they're doing is they're indoctrinating you far as you gotta get a job. You ain't gotta get no job. You
hmm
gotta take care of yourself, but you
Yeah,
don't have to get a job. You know what I'm saying? To take care of yourself. They
yeah,
say
slave.
you gotta spell the word this way. That's why every time I be texting and shit, I make sure I spell all the words different. If it's fuck, it's FUX. If it's facts, it's FAX. I ain't gonna put FACTS. I'm gonna put like fact machine. I'm gonna put fact. I go against the whole. But now you got to think of how many people is all the way locked into the indoctrination where they want to assassinate you when you bring the truth to them. You like, hold on, I'm just telling y'all the truth, and now I'm the boogeyman. I'm just telling you that you've been lied to, and the reason why you took the lie is you was 7 years old, man. They ain't told no grown man somebody landed on the moon for real. They told
yeah.
them about the moon when
Hey,
they
so
was
was
7.
was Samaria Africa?
Yeah, they say African. They say there was African people. Yeah.
And Atlantis was over here.
As a matter of fact, technically they were saying it was more like in Iraq in the Middle East, Eastern countries,
Yeah.
things of that
And Atlantis was where? Here?
close here, yeah, close here near the
Yeah,
Bermuda
Bermuda.
Triangle, yeah,
Yeah, right under the Bermuda
Bermuda
Triangle. They saying
Triangle,
that's
yeah,
where it sunk at. And then Mu was more closer to Africa and shit. Mu sunk too. It was Mu and Atlantis, and they both were supposed to have sunk. And then the people from them two regions went to Africa. That's what the
that
explorers.
was,
That's how you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Then they left from them two regions and came to Babylon. Where we at is Babylon. It been mixed like this forever. It been
yeah.
Chinese people here, white people here, black people here, forever. I mean, but they acting like we found it, we found it, we found it. Ain't nobody find nothing. It been like this the same way we looking at it. And this shit about to fall, the fall of Babylon. You know what I'm saying? But we can Babylon. You know what I mean?
And the reason, and I'm gonna tell you, I be trying to tell people this too, because like when we talk about how history repeats itself, or you see like an ongoing cycle, right now we're living in a time where it actually is an ongoing battle. Everybody was in fact living here in peace. Now there's something must have had happened to cause this division, and I know what it was. It was greed and power. A group of people wanted to rule another group of people, and we still see it right now to this day. It never stopped. And now what they done is, with that information, they'll tell you a fake history on how it came to be. Because if people really knew what the truth was, it'd have flipped this whole matrix upside down, man. It really would. And people, can you imagine all these so-called racist white folks? If they really knew the truth about who they were, where they come from, you really believe they'll still be racist? It'd be hard for them to be that way. They'll have to fake it. because the truth will still lie within them. You understand what I'm saying? The same thing with all cultures. You know what I'm
Now,
saying? So,
now
yeah.
I support. I don't want to say racist white folks. I could say I can support why they feel this way, right? I was just talking to my homie on the phone. He said if you took 500 black people, right, and you took 500 white people, right, you put them on an island. After 500 years, that whole island is gonna be black. So they protecting their creed. It's more like, if put it like this: say your son has sex with a white girl, right, and the baby come out white. Your daughter has sex with a white man, the baby come out white. After so many years of that, you're gonna be like, hold up, we gotta protect our creed, and that's what drives their force to say, fuck it, we just hate them. You know what I'm saying? Because the evil come into play after that. But far as nature concerned, they just protecting their bloodline, man, because everything turned black. That's why don't nobody really deal with blacks without getting criticized if they're a different nation. You get a Mexican chick, they whole family gonna disown them. You get a white chick, whole family. You get a Chinese, whole family. You get an Arab, whole family. They like, hold on. If you have a baby, that baby is him. It's a black man, and the whole world gonna be black in so long. You know what I mean? So they know eventually we gonna get the throne back anyway because everything gonna turn black if they keep having sex with it. That's what they're trying not to do. It's all about sex and they women. Quit having our women have these black babies.
I think
And
I would
go
say
ahead.
I think that I mean if that was really the case, they would have all been black already. We talking tens of thousands of years if you know just give or take, we would have already done it. I think that people was already living together and people like who they like. The majority of people still would date people that look more like them. You ain't gonna you even if you put 500 white people and 500 black people together, the majority of people on that island are going to still stick to what looks like them. That's a natural balance. You might get some intermingling,
Mm-hmm.
intertwining, and you might get some mix, but all of them are not going to mix up with blacks. I think that they use a lot of different tactics to give this false pretense of why we're going to war with these people, why we need to, we need to fight them off. We need, that's one of the oldest tactics in the book. We still use it right now today. They use women and children right now today to go to war with other countries when the truth is these other countries are not doing what they say they're doing. The same way we need to kill these black people because if we don't, we're gonna you get everybody believing that shit. And they are. Oh yeah, we got to protect our own. We got to protect our bloodline. That shit is another form of misdirection to get what you want. It's an agenda. Because let's be real. I mean, it doesn't matter where I go, where you go, you're still going to be probably most likely more attracted to someone that looks like you. That's just the way it is. It's always going to be that way.
Like
I don't even think it's a race thing, and it's not a racist thing. It's a preference thing. You just like what looks like you. It's as simple as that.
yeah, that is a mic drop. I can't dispute that. And I like how you see how we just build it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we gotta do
And
more
it's
of. Like,
balanced.
yeah, like a
He said
build, like
the best
okay,
thing. It's balanced out, bro. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, and I just peep game. Every time that there's a fight, there's always BS behind the fight. And it always been that way. That's a tactic that they always use. You know what I'm saying? And anytime they wanted to get a large group of people to back up this illegal fight that they want to oppose on other coaches or other people, they have to lie to them. How many times when you ever heard the government or the elites tell the truth of why they going to fight somebody? Never.
like so basically how they say the Muslims. So it's cool to
Hmm.
go kill the Muslims when they paint it like that. Black men
Exactly.
is animals, so it's cool to go kill them because we done told y'all they animals.
They're
Um,
savages. Yep.
yeah, I see
Yep.
exactly what you're saying. They try to make it where we supposed to do this for you, and
Hmm.
these people are that, and we ain't the evil one. We the one killing them, but they the evil one. All the way
Exactly.
back to you the sorceress, you the you witchcraft, you the when doing black magic when black women can heal you by like making sounds and auras around your body just from the sounds and heal you. They said, nah, that's evil, that's witchcraft. we gonna go in and kill them all.
Kill all the witches. Yep, yep.
So they
I'm glad.
thinking it's cool.
I
Go
had
ahead.
dropped some gems. My bad, brother. I didn't mean to cut you off because I don't want to lose my train of thought. You just sparked something in me. I was just breaking this down. Speaking of witchcraft, a lot of people don't know that even Medusa, they turned her into like some type of mythical creature, but it's also symbolic. If you look at Medusa, even when you read it, say it always describe her snake hair as snake locks. We already know we don't call snakes locks. That lets you know that she was black and she had dreadlocks, not snake locks. And they even describe our dreads as snake-like. They look like a head full of snakes. But the problem was with this Medusa, and the reason why they turned into to this mythical evil creature is because she was a beautiful black woman. And just like in when they broke it down, they said that if you stare in her eyes, she'll turn to stone, right? And that's the myth, right? But
Right.
watch this. Have you ever saw a beautiful black woman to the point where you was staring at them like, God damn, you'll be staring at you will freeze up like stone. That's where the mythology come into play. You gotta remember they always use some symbolism to throw you off. So that she became a threat. It was three of them because a lot of people don't know that Medusa had two sisters too, and they murdered all of them, and they used this to justify why they murdered these black women. See, now they put them in movies, they make them white looking, they make them look like they're evil. But even in most cases, every time they show you an image of Medusa, they always show her as a beautiful being, just snake hair. But yeah, man, I had broke that down. I went deep into that, man, how they murdered these women and then turned it into a mythology in order to get away with cold-blooded murder. A lot of white folks was jealous, a lot white women was jealous of these black beauties. And you
Fact.
know how white men is, they're gonna go out there and kill them. So they created this, they was witches. And a lot of people need to understand this. There was a time that they didn't care, even white women, they thought a white woman was a witch, they'll kill her too. You know what I'm saying? So that was an easy way for men to kill women and getting everybody on board because they have to instill fear into everybody. You gotta remember, people used to believe this stuff. They used to call a person a witch, the whole town come out and everybody ready to throw stones at them, hang them, cut their head off, the whole shebang, you know. And but yeah, man, yeah, she was beautiful. These women were so beautiful to the point if you seen them, they literally would turn you into stone. You know what I'm saying? Not stone like rock stone, but you'd be staring at them like a statue. You know what I'm saying? That's how gorgeous they was. But a lot of people was jealous of them, and and yeah, man. So we got to be very
That's
careful when they say mythology or tell you it's science fiction or you know what I'm saying. You got to be really careful with the wordplay. You know.
like, cause I was thinking on the goddess Kali and the goddess Nike or whatever. That's when the women was winning the war against the men. It was a gender war.
Yep.
And like I said before, reason how they was winning is women to this day outnumber us 3-1. So you gotta think it's 40 women attacking 3 men. You can't
Mhm.
win. You understand what I'm saying? So I mean, they show us that shit in Black Panther where the women is a tent hut and the man just sitting back. You see what I'm saying? The man will go fight the other man, but the warriors was the women. You know what I'm saying? And that's where you get these goddesses and all that from. Before man finally had enough number count to use brute force. That brute force ain't mean shit when you were outnumbered 10-1. Or
Yeah.
you knock two of them out, they tie you down and they still got you. But go ahead.
No, you made a good point, and again, it falls right back to unification. Their strength was in their numbers. Individually, they was weak, but when the women come together and outnumber the men, they will overpower even men. So people need to understand that we have to come together because that's where our real strength lies. Continue to be separated or talking about them solo dolo and all this crazy madness is one of the main reasons why we're still struggling right now today. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Fact.
we got to tighten up, man.
Move as a unit instead of individually.
Facts.
If
Big fact.
everybody if it like just say we all just one city Don't nobody shop for Christmas. It'll crash the economy. One city, don't nobody shop on Black Friday. Just one city, nobody. It'll crash they shit. They'll be like, man, everything for $5. Man, they gotta get you in them stores. You'll get a TV for $20. $20. They like, man, no,
You
y'all gotta,
ain't bullshitting.
y'all,
You ain't bullshitting, bro. Go ahead.
hell yeah, y'all gotta work for this money, and if y'all not gonna spend it, then y'all gonna quit working. That
Mm,
means y'all gonna quit caring about the treats we giving y'all, and y'all gonna get more tapped in. So once watching TV is not a thing to you, once Jordans is not a thing to you, once nice cars is not a thing to you, to everybody, the economy suffers and it crashes. So they got to make everything appealing to keep us working for that almighty dollar, which ain't shit for real. You just need it because they controlling the energy source. So to be empowered, you got to have some type of money. I don't care who you is. You can say you want to be nature boy. Go out there in the jungle if you fucking want to. No, you need some money, but you got to spend the money the right way to control the narrative of getting away from money. So once everything becomes cheaper than the money, okay, next thing you know, we don't need money because everybody got an abundance of things that I can trade and barter with. That
yeah,
takes the government out the plan. They gotta stay in our pocket to stay in the plan. If we be like, we don't need no middleman, we got this. Keep your money. Dude over here got a bunch of food. Dude over here got a bunch of clothes. Dude over here got a bunch of cars. We just gonna trade amongst each other. They can't tax it or nothing. That's why they hate the drug dealer. The drug dealer make all this money that they can't have a part of. So if everybody made money, not with drugs, I'm saying if everybody was self-dependent, making money, and they couldn't get a cut out of it, then what is they worth? Nothing. So
nothing.
it's all about that dollar that they got us following, man. And it's hard to break because they'll cut your fucking electric off and your baby's running around. They'll kick you out your house if you don't pay that rent. You know what I'm saying? If you don't get no gas, the car ain't gonna start. Your job 30 minutes away. Okay, what you gonna do? You gonna slave for that shit just to make sure little boo boo got them pampers, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Period.
You're right. They got everything in the chokehold right now. They got everything that moves in the chokehold. And you notice that it all works hand in hand. Everything that they create, you need money, and you need more and more money to keep it going. Just like a car. Why do we need gas? Why don't just make it where cars don't use no gas, no water, nothing, just run on solar or something like that? I mean, they do have some cars like that now, but it costs you an arm and a leg. Most of them are very expensive. And they know more than half of the people won't be able to afford it. Because if everybody was to buy those, think about it. If everybody could afford to buy a car that ran on solar, who they gonna sell the gas to? So
Mm.
they give you the illusion that, oh yeah, you don't have to. Why are you crying about gas? Just go out there and buy your a Tesla car that runs on solar battery or something like that. And you looking like, nigga, I ain't got the money for that. And you know more than half of us don't got the money. So you give us this illusion that and make us feel like we're failures because we don't have that kind of money. But y'all control the whole narrative when it comes to money. You know what I'm saying? So same thing with oil, electricity, food, everything. You have to keep on making money, keep on feeding this beast. You know what I'm saying? In order for them to keep control over you. And like you said, if one city was to stop, just don't even shop. It affect the whole. It might affect not just a country's economy. I think it affect the economy around the world because United States got their hands in everybody's pockets. So if it hurts us, trust me, a lot of these other countries is gonna hurt them too. And I think that's one of the rude awakenings that actually need to happen all across this plane, bro.
Do you know the first beef amongst the elites was Ford going against Edison, and because Edison was trying to make the solar cars, and
Mm-hmm.
Ford like, hold up, bro, no, you're gonna take,
Combustion engine.
yeah, we got to keep this engine going, and they like, nah, we don't need that engine no more. You ain't about to mess this 100 year worth of money up, and that's why we still driving these little raggedy cars. But they they been at war on that one. That oil and energy. We gotta have a we gotta we gotta sell the cars, we gotta sell the gas, we gotta sell the oil. When really you need none of that stuff. Like you said, the solar cars. So
Mhm.
why is they still making it? Because that's a multi-billion-dollar company. And to take them down, you got to be another multi-billion-dollar company. So they just go hand in hand. All right, just give us the electricity. Y'all take the gas and oil. We're gonna do it
For,
like that.
for
When
real.
really, you don't need the gas and oil at all. At all. For no reason in life, you don't need gas, oil, or no car because the sun charges everything up. Remember
Yep.
they had the lights in. I mean, they still got them. You put the lights in your front yard, and they never go dead because the
Yeah. I
sun
got some of
charge
them.
them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sun charge them up, and then at night they shine. They never need batteries. They never. It's straight solar power. So if they can do that with just a light on a minute scale, man, they could power the whole world with solar energy, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And but that's the thing, they don't want to do that. They got people, what I'm saying, in a chokehold with this infrastructure. The more the less dependent that people need of money, the less of a strength they have on people. Yeah, remember, they make us they trained us from cradle to grave. Let's keep this shit all the way real. Just like when you go to school 8 hours a day, what you think they preparing you for? For work. Because that's how long you tend the average person go to work for 8 hours a day. It's the same time. You get used to that time schedule. So by the time you get out of school, you slide right on into the slave field working those same hours that they had you doing in school, man. And then everything and all the stuff that they taught you in school, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to even use any of that shit at the job. You're not going to use any of it, man. It's like, all
Facts.
right, so you taught me, English for this. So what I needed to go to class, English class for. I'm not using none of those skills at this job.
And then they add the stress level. They let the kids out at 3:30, but you get off at 5.
Yep.
So it's like, man, how I'm gonna wiggle around this? And
Yep.
everybody saying that at one time, I'm gonna wiggle around this. And that's how they pump the child care. Yeah,
Yep.
$300, $300 a week for some people, especially if you ain't got no type of government assistance. 300 a week for your 3 kids. Boom. That's then how much is you really making at your job? As far as gas, getting to work, as far as eating at work, I put like $10 in a vending machine, man, at least every 2 days. So now that after I do the math, man, I'm working for about $400-500. After I pay this rent and all that, that little $1,200 be gone, bro. I'm
Oh,
still living check to check. And then
exactly.
I be looking at like D boys, right? They had like $5,000 in their pocket, right? I'm like, bro, you got $60 and you wasting your life for it. He like, I ain't got 60 in this 5 bands. I said, man, your re-up is all that. All that money you got go right back and you got $60. If the product don't come in, you gonna be broke in a week just off your expenses. So it's still the same thing, man. It's unaffordable out here, man. Ain't no way you making 12, 1300 every 2 weeks, but still living check to check. It's too expensive. There's no fucking way.
That's the design.
And yeah, and it's 100% markup money. You ain't even put no money in to make this money. But then once you factor in the expenses of life, you like this is insane. They want $3 for the bread for real. And if I buy more than one loaf, it's gonna go stale on me. So I'm gonna throw away about $9. The bread done went bad. I'm gonna pour out a half gallon of milk because the milk done went bad. And it's just the food aspect. Let me not pay the electric 2 months, right? They gonna be like, man, we need 700. Like 700. It should be 100 a month. They like, nah, but we factored in all the other short payments, this, that, and the third. And in 2005, you lived here, you owe, but that they'll bring up some old 10-year debt. You like, hold on, bro. So then you peel them off $700 just because you fucked your payment plan up.
Mm-hmm.
So You peeling off money that is way too expensive. Bills should be $60 should cover all your bills. Water, gas, electric. $100 should be your rent. Gas should be back to what it was, $1 a gallon. And then people wouldn't mind work. It's affordable now. I'm stashing money, my bank account growing, this, that, and the third. But I'm working all day and can't enjoy nothing I'm working for because I gotta spend it out. Don't
Exactly.
have no pets. Don't have no pets. You'll be looking at that dog food like, ah man, it's $40. Well, it'll last me 2 weeks. So what is $40 to feed a dog?
All right. We got 3 cats and a dog.
That shit get his
I
litter box.
know what it's like trying to keep them fed and litter boxes and man, that's like feeding another baby.
And
And
then you gotta sacrifice your own food out your mouth for the dog because they can't get it themselves. So say you low, right? The
mm-hmm.
dog starving, ain't no dog food, and you ain't got no food. You literally gotta go in there and be like, man, let me get some oodles and noodles and a bag of dog food. Cause you're not gonna enjoy yourself with a starving dog looking at
Nah, you ain't
you.
gonna.
Who you with?
But yeah,
And then your girl, go
oh, go
ahead.
ahead. No, go ahead, brother. I'll let you finish.
I'm saying then your girl will be looking at you like that dog come before us. You like, man, the dog can't feed itself, man. We can feed ourselves. We gotta get them. We gotta sacrifice our stomach just so the dog ain't starving. A fucking dog.
Yeah,
But
man.
go ahead.
That's part of the whole infrastructure. Because think about it. Everything you said was right on point, family. Long as they keep it, the infrastructure just like that, it's going to force us to continue working for them. It's going to force us to continue to try to live life. You see what I'm saying? Because if I ain't got no money, oh, I gotta work. I gotta work the rest of this week so I can get that check. You know what I'm saying? To keep the lights on, feeding everybody, keep everybody afloat. You feel me? So they did it like this on purpose. Ain't no saving no money, man, unless you sign that contract in blood. Nah, you're gonna be just like anybody else. And I tell people this all the time. I say, but at the end of the day, your house can get you can get a bigger house. Might have a slight nicer car, but the majority of people are still living check by check. It just might look better on the outside. Nah, bro. Every motherfuckers out here living the same way, man. Cause you can move, even when you like think about it. The first thing you do, you get a bonus. Boom. You go like, well, damn, I can afford a nicer little place. You ain't gonna even realize all you're doing is putting yourself in a nicer place, but in the same damn position. Because now you're gonna have to kick out that little bit of extra money, that bonus you got, that's going on the bills now. Because your bills just went up because you done bought a nicer place, a nicer car. You
Fact.
still gonna be living check by check, and they still gonna have this chokehold on you. So middle class all the way down, bro. We're messed up. They got us, and we actually make the market. Not these rich folks. These rich folks do not push money into the market like that because all they doing is stacking money and getting rich off of the hard, this blood, sweat, and tears of the people that's actually working. Let's keep it real. We keep the markets afloat. Us people that's living check by check. We're the ones putting the money back in their hands. And we outnumber these people. So
And
I
you
think
could
that,
be,
yeah, I think that we factor in what's the real truth, man. All right, we could
and if
we
you
really could
notice
we could crash this bitch in less than 24 hours, man. Like for
that,
real.
that's true fact right there. If you ever notice the rich, they don't, they're not letting their kids work with their hands. Their
Mm-mm.
hands is not getting dirty, man. Not no, you're not turning no boats. You ain't no mechanic. You ain't none of that. You're my son, and you're rich, and that's period. Just live your life. That's how the rich do it. Us, we gotta learn what they call it, a trade, a skill, something where you're working. You ain't just sitting back and letting money magnetize to you. You're going out to get it. The
Yeah.
rich, they just sit back and money come to them. And they leave it to their kids and it just keep coming to them off the backs of poor people. I don't even want to say black people. I'm saying the middle class, lower class people is
Exactly.
feeding all these motherfuckers that sit on their ass and look at us and have brunch. Do
Yeah,
you
but
know go ahead. This is the last thing.
go ahead, bro.
I was watching the have and have nots, right? The chick that was the white chick that was the president's wife or whatever, right? She said, "You just spilled a drink on my $300,000 rug. 300,000? That's your rug? The fuck out of here! You mean to tell me you got a $300,000 rug and my fucking rent is $700 and I barely can afford it, and you got a 300,000 a rug, not carpet, not house,
A
the
rug.
rug." Insane. They'll just throw that money like it ain't shit, dog.
That's crazy. Just thinking about that, that's crazy, man. And you know they don't give a damn either. They really
Hell
don't.
no.
But I want to build on what you were saying a little earlier. While they teaching their kids and letting that money just make more money, they got us brainwashing, indoctrinated, and teaching our kids how to be a good slave. Because when you think about it, even when I was growing up, my pops always told me, you know, work hard, go out. Yeah, why is we telling you? Because the truth is, the harder you work, the less money you make. It's ass backwards. Think about Bill Gates. You really
Facts.
believe that Bill Gates work hard? Really? They paying the people that work the least the most money, and they paying the people that work the hardest the least money. So why did our grandparents, they taught our parents and our parents taught us? Why is our especially our well, I think it's all people do this though. Why is people are teaching the generation that's coming up how to be a damn slave, a good one at that? Why they teaching them ass backwards? Why we're not teaching our kids the harder you work, the less money you make, and the least work you do, the more money you make. So it be already in plenty. Oh, in their mind, oh, I get it. So all this construction work and all this sweeping and flushing toilets and cleaning toilets, that's not the way to go. That's the slave way to go. I need to go where I work less. But we're not putting that in the minds of our kids. We are indoctrinating them to actually go out there and end up in the same position that their parents was in and their grandparents was in. We have to break that cycle. We have to tell them the truth. You feel me?
Hell yeah, and not wanting to be known. Don't want to be
That's a
known.
mic drop.
Hell yeah,
That's
that's
a
the truth,
damn mic
bro.
drop.
And
Cause you
you
gotta
don't want to.
realize, oh, my bad. Like we said yesterday, money don't look like it do to us. You feel me? Like rich people don't deal with money. Poor people do. Rich people do not deal with money.
Right.
They don't pass
Think
money.
about
They
it.
make deals. They make deals and they trade. This is what they do. This is how they able to get things over across the water upon trading. They don't deal with money, man. They make
Hell,
deals.
hell nah. You think Queen Elizabeth actually go to a store and slide a credit card? She got stores. Everything free for them. It's free. You think they really bought the Phantom? They don't even, man. All that's free. It's just company cards. They call them company cards, tax write-offs, whatever. They're not actually. How much money do I got? They don't even look at that. How much power do I got? Is how they look at it. Because they know they don't need no money, and
I don't
but
even
they
think
need
they even seen the money. They probably got hundreds of billions of dollars and never even looked at it.
right.
Don't
They
even
just
care to
making
look at
sure. They just making sure they need us to work for it.
it.
They
Exactly.
need us to work for the money. They don't care about no money. If we quit working, if everybody quit working, what they gonna do?
They can't do anything.
The
They,
whole city is just
the
shut
whole
down.
city is shut the fuck down. Yeah, it's shut down.
Just the truckers. If the truckers said, "Man, we ain't driving," if the
But you know
mail
what?
system said, "We ain't running the mail,"
You know what? We do that. You know, the government probably. Let me tell you how the government think. You know, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I wouldn't put it past them. They might come out and say,
Tell
they'll,
them.
they'll
Tell
try to
them.
they'll try to act like it was their idea. Oh, you know what? We was just about to pass a law that was going to make it where it was like this. So don't worry, everybody, calm down. You can go back to work. See, they'll try to take a situation and try to benefit off it. Let's say everybody start working. They'll probably call it a holiday or something. Knowing them, oh, we was gonna give y'all extra day off or something like, they'll try shit like this because they don't want the whole entire infrastructure to close down because they lose all their power, all of it. It's either that way or they're gonna just run. I think most likely they're gonna run. They're gonna just try to get the fuck out of here. Because once they lose power, they don't got shit. They're gonna duck off. They're gonna hide.
Now back to the school shit and how they teaching the kids. They teaching you be somebody, get your face known. But then you look at Summa Healthcare, it has no face on it. You look at Walmart, no face. You look at anything making money, there's no face to it. It's the idea is to have a machine in front of you where you're not saw, you just getting paid. The 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 owner of that job you working at, you see him probably once a year. He's unseen. There's no face. There's nothing I can attack if I want to shut this down because I don't even know who it is. So once you get a title instead of a face, it's almost unstoppable. They're not gonna let a poor person get a title without his face being shown. You see what I'm saying? Like say Dre with the beats. Yeah, we'll buy the beats off you to stop the lineage money coming through to your family. We'll give you all this money, but we're gonna put your face on these beats. Now after he sold the beats, you ain't saw a face on no motherfucker.
Nope.
You ain't saw no face for Gatorade. But
Nope.
you saw a face for 50 Cent on the formula water. Once he sold it, no more face. Ain't no face to nothing they doing because they don't want to be. You can't target me. You don't even know what you looking at a name. You gonna throw a rock at the name? You know what I'm saying? And that's how they do it, man. Out of sight, out of mind.
Somebody say how big.
That's that straw man. That's the corporation.
Yeah,
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, and just like the banking system, I mean, or the Federal Reserve, everybody know we ain't got to go through. We already know how they plan, and you still got people to this day really believe that that's a government or that's the feds when they know it's a private own, it's a family that own that bank, those banks. Probably these families are printing our money. You feel me? It's like just thinking about it, like how do all these people allow this? Like nobody's even saying, you know what, this kind of is odd. Like you don't get everybody just going with the flow. Like, yeah, they print the money, that's this. And they will tell you this is how it is. This is not how it's supposed to be, though. We should be at least have enough knowledge and common sense to know that, wait a minute, we got a family printing our money. Who voted, who decided that this is the family, right family for the job? None. Just like when they give us black leaders in our communities. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember voting in Farrakhan, y'all.
Yeah, I heard you talking about that. That was a fucking mic drop too. He like, man, ain't nobody decide y'all to be the leaders, bro.
Now,
Y'all
who the
just
fuck?
yeah, go
I
in
know
on that.
none of us voted this nigga. Who is these dudes? Like, I thought you supposed to consult the people first, and then the people decide who's going to be the spokesperson of their culture. Where does nigga Farrakhan come from? And who the fuck just put him there? They don't do president elections like that, do they? They don't just grab a president and put him there. At least put some puppets in front of you and give you a fake election. They'll at least do that. But they don't do that when it comes to like a spokesperson for us. They just get a motherfucker to you. No, you ain't gonna vote him in. Y'all niggas ain't got none. Y'all ain't got no rights, none of that. This the nigga for y'all. And he's gonna do everything we tell him to do for y'all. Like nobody is using a logical sense where we can bring balance to this motherfucker. Like people just start doing things the right way. It don't work that way. Our whole existence is ass backwards. Everything is flipped upside down. I'm gonna be honest. I'm surprised we even functioning in this motherfucker. I'm serious.
That's the art of a nigga, though. That's the art of black people, man.
Yeah. I also say that goes to show you how strong we is, because any average motherfucker, I think they would have been unkilled they damn self, because this is one dysfunctional ass place, and we almost to the where we still try to live a normal life, even though everything is so fucked up around us. But man, this is one, yeah, man, this is one dysfunctional ass plane, man. These folks out this place fucked up. Like they
I was
really did.
watching, I was watching this shit where these motherfuckers was on a boat, right? The
Mhm.
boat breaks down, right? They stuck at sea. They end up finding a island where nobody on it, right? If I was them, this my shit. This is my shit. And we go. I ain't even trying to make it back. Now I'm cast away. I'm Wilson. You know what I'm saying? So they got so much land out there that's uncharted. For us to be homeless, this, that, and the third, all gathered in one little area in all these different cities is preposterous. I mean, it's so much land. It's it's ridiculous. Now, if you find the land and claim it, they'll still use the pen mightier than the sword to say this our land. You just landed on it. No, you really discovered some land. Wasn't nobody there. That's yours. Got an island of your very own. But they'll say, nope, we been on that. We been had a deed. No, y'all ain't had a deed for nothing. Y'all wasn't even controlling this shit. But since I come over here, I send the coordinates to a couple other people. Now we got 500 people on this island, and
Mhm.
we building and we starting a civilization. A civilization. They'll blow that shit up.
Yeah, they'll take it. They'll, like you said, a pen is more mightier than a sword. They'll mock it up. They even falsify the information. Yeah, see, this 1987, we already claimed it. Y'all just printed that shit last night. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like, and
Yeah.
they'll just snatch it from you. Um, I mean, we talk about this a lot when we talk about the flat Earth and things of that nature. They're hiding lands that is reachable. So we know that they're hiding lands that's far away from us. You know what I'm saying? They got us all bunched up on purpose, and they want to make sure they keep an eye on everybody because you talking about being an explorer. You can't be an explorer today. Your ass going to jail talking about going out there in the waters and go too far out there if you want to. Yeah, I'm exploring, officer. They're gonna tase your ass and lock your ass up if they don't protect your ass. They gonna be like, explore this jail cell. That's what you're gonna be exploring. This jail cell. For real, for real. But they got everybody, they got everybody. Listen, they got everybody in this little pond, bro. And they got the whole thing like secured. The air is secured, the land is secure, and the seas. We can't travel. And there's a reason
Mm,
for that. They don't want us to do what a lot of our ancestors did, which was find other lands. You
right.
see, if you notice that the only way our ancestors could found the U.S. or anywhere that we know that we could go to right now, did they not have to travel to get there? Why is it that they was allowed, back then to travel freely? Because if they had it the way they got it now, nobody would even know what America would have been right now today because they'd be trapped over there. They would have everybody stuck right over there because they wouldn't allow them to travel. Think about that for a second. Back then, even though it was a lot of the elites was around, people, but the elites was doing a lot of traveling too. But people still was allowed to travel a lot freer back then, and that's how they was able to discover, these small islands, these big continents, et cetera, et cetera. Right now, it's like, we can't let them find these places because if they find these places, the first thing everybody gonna do is leave the clutches of tyranny here in the U.S. and all over the world. Everybody's going to leave because they don't deal with the government, and that's why even the UK. Think about it. They claim that the British split in half, and they supposed to came over here because why? They claim that they want to get away from the governments of the Great Britain government. So what they did, they risked their life and bounced. Don't you think that people are not fed up and would do that shit again if they didn't trick them and told them that the earth was a ball? See, right, they got smart. See, back then they wasn't telling people the earth was a ball. People back then, the earth was flat. So nobody was like, well, shit, if it's flat, I'm getting the fuck up out of here. I'm gonna find something out there. Once they got everybody right now the way they want them, oh yeah, tell them motherfuckers is a ball. So if they try to escape this tyranny that's going on, tell them that they're gonna go all the way in the circle and come right back to the slavery.
Ooh, ooh, killed them. God damn, killed them. Mic drop. If I start off and go on my journey and I'm thinking subconsciously, I'm gonna be right back where I started from. Why would I leave?
Why would I
Mm,
leave? So they got it where you ain't going, you're gonna think helplessly. Back then, they wasn't helpless because they knew it was flat and they knew it was something else out there. I don't have to stay here. Them motherfuckers believe so much so that they didn't leave by themselves. And a lot of people just got on there and said, fuck this, we're out. Right now, they don't trick us into a globe to trick out to embed us in our minds, embedded in our minds that you can't leave no more. See, what if they would have did that back then? You think that they would have never discovered the UK, China, wherever other untapped lands or continents? Nobody would have never left because they would have assumed if they go out, they're gonna end up coming back, like they got us believing. Got to think about that, man.
And
They got
look, before they even had the globe concept, when they sent like most of these people off from Great Britain, they got exiled, right? They had all these fucking diseases and shit, right? So they like shipped them motherfuckers up, send them off the edge of the earth. And once they found out they didn't fall off the edge of the earth and resided and found a whole new nation, they you know what I'm saying? They found this over here. They like, oh, y'all discovered something, huh? They was really sending them off to their death. Know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? So when they touch down, they give all these diseases to everybody because they was living with their animals and shit. So once you in a farm area and your chickens running around the house, your pigs running around the house, you're unsanitized, and you getting all these diseases and all this shit, your body builds some sort of immunity to it. So once they came to civilized people that know the animals outside, humans inside, this, that, and the third, our body wasn't equipped to take on smallpox or any of them diseases. So when they came over, everybody got sick. They didn't come over blazing pistols at us. People got sick. We was trying to save them people and everything. We trying to save. We didn't even know what was going on. They call it what, a black plague or something. And that's how they basically they were immune to the shit that they had, where it wasn't death for them, but it was death for us. So once people get to dying off, and then we trying to heal them, that's where the sorcerers and all that shit come in. And they took over regions with these fucking diseases, and how they controlling, how they killing us off now. Diseases, cancer, all this dumb shit they making in labs. The only real disease that you really supposed to get is shit like pneumonia. All that cancer, AIDS, and all that shit is a chemical. It's a virus they made. It's not even a germ. It's a literal virus. That's why you need an antibiotic to kill it. Anything natural, you can just drink water and get some good sleep, and you're gonna ride that shit out. Anything unnatural that's foreign to natural things is man-made in a lab, and then they pump that shit out. But they know, say I vaccinate your child, right? It's not going to even affect your child. It's going to affect that child's child. Now that child's child born with something crazy. Oh, because a needle got stuck in them. They so far ahead of the game to where we think, well, I don't see no effects of vaccination. No, because it's for 30 years down the road. And you're not going to even be here to see your kid because you vaccinated your kid when you was 40. Now you 78. That kid now had a grandbaby and something wrong with the yellow jaundice and all this other stuff going on off a vaccination that you got. You see what I'm saying? So you can't just say, I told y'all you sticking with the vaccination, that's gonna happen. No, it's so slow that they're 50 years ahead of their plan. So when these vaccinations, we ain't gonna see the effects of this shit until like 2025. And then 2025, they're gonna be doing something, and we ain't gonna see the effects of that till 2050. So the people done died off that know what they did can't even fight the fight because the younger people don't even know the fight they gotta fight because they do it in generational gaps. You know what I mean? But I'm about to get the hell off
Facts on
here.
that.
I know baby wanna slap the dog shit out of me to keep it 100. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, man.
Peace.
It was a dope ass build. All right, Huey, man. All right, what's up,
Facts.
Envy? Envy just gonna hop on and don't say nothing. What's
Nah,
good,
man,
bro?
Y'all was on
was
one.
going in. You was going in. I couldn't talk.
Y'all was on one. Dred said he trying to get back in.
No, No, me and
How
Dre,
you get back out? You got
like,
kicked out?
Yep,
You,
you
yep.
know, if
Y'all
you
was
you
press
and Dre
any
been
button
on.
on this stream yard, you'll get kicked out. If you do anything, like, you gotta be real touchy with this shit. Especially if you're on your phone. Like, if I press back on my phone, I gotta come all the way back in. Then you gotta let me back in the show.
Yep,
But if I
yep.
press the circle, then it's cool because I can press the 3 lines and the page still up. But if I go straight back, I'm done. I gotta go all the way back to the YouTube. Hope you put the link back in there and click back on it. If the chat done surpassed the link, then I can't even get back in case I like rewind the whole video so the chat pop back up and they go to the link from the beginning. That's why I be telling you just keep putting the link in every so many chats because it'll disappear after so many people chat. But I'm about to get the fuck out of here, man. About to get the
Yeah,
fuck. Hey,
fact.
look,
Go
these
build them at
motherfuckers.
True
Me,
Tube.
me too,
Everybody
bro.
get
I'm
on
about to
to
get up
True
out of here
Tube.
too, man. I need to go get cleaned up, man. I came straight from work. I ain't cleaned up or nothing, man. I'm about to take a little break, man. And definitely, man. Everybody, make sure that y'all go subscribe to True Two, subscribe
True
to
Tube.
Question Everything, bro. Go support that brother and that platform, man. Make sure that y'all. I should see more followers over there already when I go over there. So make sure y'all go over there, follow me. We definitely gonna be going through TrueTube and YouTube for now, and I'm gonna be streaming from TrueTube. So that's what's
Facts.
going on, y'all. Much love to y'all, man. Let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going. The energy and the vibration is cranking up, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Keep your energy up and be the controller of your destiny, man. Control everything that's right in front of your face and what's in front of you. You know what I mean? You be
Right, the
your zero
holder
Fact.
of
point,
time
man. That's the
controllers.
only thing that's moving.
Right, the holder of time controllers, man. HOTC, man. Y'all be easy,
Holder
man.
of time controllers, facts. Easy, man. One love, y'all.
Peace.